the other people. And we are live. Real quick though.
Let's go.
I was gonna call the other house people today, but they are closed. So shout out to all the border heads. If you're looking for a house, they're like all closed on Sunday and Saturday. I don't know why, but they are.
Because they're
They're
closed.
closed.
Oh,
I am shield farming today, guys. Believe it or not.
Let's go.
And Matt is currently playing Slay the Spire.
Yeah, but I will.
Efficacy.
But I'll be done with it soon enough. I'm just about to beat the heart.
Oh, obviously. Okay, I get it. I did the cutscene, but I didn't. Okay, let them finish the dialogue, and I'm gonna do the what's it called? The badass rank thing, so it saves. There we go.
I actually do this. Hell yeah.
Let that save. Okay. Sorry about that. And then I'm gonna do my modded, or not modded, my normal key bindings. So
Let's go.
E is going to be up arrow.
No,
And then we can
this.
really start the stream. There we go. How funny would it be if I just got it right now? JK.
I would commit a crime of some sort.
Like we're talking jaywalking, or are we talking like tax fraud?
I'd put every crime into a wheel and they're all equal weight, and then I'd just do whatever it landed on.
Hello, is that David or is that Dawid? Dawid.
Okay, hold up. All right, this bar's done.
Okay, he's locked in. He's locked in.
Right now.
Okay, I am farming a shield. Actually, let me go look up which one it is. I believe it's the Shock Nova.
Yep, I can tell you right now.
Is it Calamitous Shock Nova? Beautiful. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
So we're looking for
shit on the brain.
Calamitous Shock Nova. Also, I keep buying the first, what's it called? Class mod for no reason. And Matt is going to be farming the Cobra. A classic. Okay, I need to stop hitting the enter key. There we go.
Borderlands Classic.
A Borderlands Classic.
All right, let me pull up YouTube here.
I also have YouTube open. I also have a Mountain Dew Major Melon. And let me tell you, I don't really like Mountain Dew very much. But Major Melon is really good.
I believe it.
I don't drink a lot of it, though.
No, I do like.
But it's pretty dang good.
That's good.
And this is the hot take. Okay, this might get me canceled. I think it's better than Code Red.
Oh.
It's not better than Baja Blast, though.
Whoa. Mark is farming a single shield vendor right now?
Yeah, and look, I got 6 views, so obviously that means I'm right.
Thank you, Dawid. We're
sorry,
trying our best.
I'm sorry for your internet. I hope you are able to succeed. We did not get the house tour, sadly, Hunter.
We did not get the house tour, yeah.
They put us on a list, but a good one.
Yeah.
At least hopefully.
We put us on the good list.
the other one, I actually saw it. Both of them replied, but I was mistaken. They used 2 different emails. So the second one is still a possibility. I was literally going to call them like an hour ago, but they're not open Sunday, Saturday. So I'll call them probably Monday because I think I have Monday off. I get home early enough to call them, but I just get so tired that like I'm not doing anything for like 3 hours, and then by that time they're like almost closed.
Dude, speaking of tired, guess what time I went to bed last night?
11.
Lower.
Like later?
No, earlier.
Oh. 9.
Earlier.
Ooh. 6.
Hi. I went to bed at 7:45.
Oh, that was right.
Yeah. was fucking. I was out, dude.
Yeah, I definitely passed out at like 7 or something. A flammable turtle shield, that could have been it.
It literally could have been.
Oh, also speaking of the house tour shit, so let me mull for a little bit. So
Alright,
I have work
Malden.
today, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did not have work yesterday. I have
Okay.
work. I do not have work tomorrow. I do have
Okay.
work the day after that. The day after that, I do not have work. And then the day after that, I have work.
Oh, rip.
Actually
dude. On and off.
unhinged. Fucking garbage. I was going to have a 3-day weekend, which is, I was like, I'm telling you, I was about to get like a fucking binder out. I was like, we're getting the house this fucking weekend. Now I'm still going to be grinding, okay? Tomorrow, I'm like, my goal is to apply to like 10 fucking places. I'm going to really try. Fuck the house, just focus on getting a house, you know what I mean? But the problem when you have like if you have a weekend, I feel like the first day is kind of productive, but the second day is when it's really productive because you kind of like relax that whole day, you know what I mean? But when you're off and on, it's hard. It's almost like sleeping. Like when you sleep for like a full 8 hours, it just hits different than if you sleep for like 4 and 5, but you wake up in the middle. But yeah, I'm still hopeful of house ability. It's really annoying, and I think the problem is it's one of those things where it's like they know they got people by the balls, so they don't need to try at all. It's all on the people.
Yeah.
You go to like a car shop, dude. They're on their hands and knees. They're like sucking your toes, begging for you to buy this 2014 Ford. Okay. Houses, it's like, dude, the fish will come to us in like a week. So it's a pain in the ass. Shout out to Hunter though. Hunter did get a house, so that's I'm very proud of him. Good job, Hunter. His address is 420 Bronco Street.
Hunter's address is actually very similar to the name of a song that I like, but I will not name the name of the song now because then that would be slightly doxing.
And now Matt you'll never be able to listen to that song ever again.
No, I listened to it and it's like
he's listening to it right now. So if you actually take the audio of the stream and like reverberate it a little bit.
Yeah. Actually, hold up. I will listen to it right now. It's only off by 100. Your address is off by 1 number for the song, dude. 1 number. That's fucking crazy.
I don't know if I would want to live there after that.
Where is it? I can't even say it's by because then it's like even more. You can just look it up. Let's just dox him. Let's just dox him for real. Oh, just. All right, now I'm listening to it. So if you listen very carefully, it's actually an acoustic song, so it's not that bad.
It's not even that bad. Matt music.
It can be.
See, Mark music.
I mean, not to me, but
I hope you die in a fire on repeat. Okay. That's Mark music. Matt probably doesn't know it, but that's a Five Nights at Freddy's fan song from about like 15 years ago. In case the reference went over your head.
Damn, FNAF really is that old, huh?
It's fucking yeah.
It came out.
That was FNAF 2.
Middle school, dude.
Ooh.
Shit came out in middle school.
Okay, I'm getting back in the groove, guys. I have not shield farmed in so long. It's not gone, but like the speed is a little gone. I'm trying to take out of it a little bit.
My Cobra luck is fucking dwindled into the abyss, dude.
Dude, you only need
I've
one
gotten 2
more,
world
though.
drops. I know. I only need 1 more, and if this next Cobra that I get is not it, well, whether or not, okay, this doesn't really matter.
The next
if
Cobra
it is
you
it or
get,
if it's not it, I'm swapping to fucking shield farming. So I don't want you to shield farm alone.
My goal right. Okay, so I'm doing Shield Farm. After Shield Farm is done, I'm doing Twister. After Twister is done, I'm doing Cobra. I think you're probably gonna do Cobra. After you're done with Cobra, which in this case would just be one of them, then you're gonna go to Shield Farming, and then after we get to Shield, then you're gonna go to Twister. That's like the priority queue right now.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you're probably gonna finish Cobra before I get to it, and I'll probably finish Twister before you get to it. But if either of us don't, then that would be the idea.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the 1340 at the same time.
Hell yeah, dude.
24-hour stream.
Yeah, I mean probably.
Dead ass. I might be streaming that like every day till we get it.
No, that's fine.
I'm gonna go hard. Because once I get that, it's like, dude, I paid off my student loans once I get the fucking 1340 shield. I finally know how it feels like to have student loans because I never had any.
I got loans. I'm in debt. Let's go.
Let's go. See, instead of getting loans, you should have got war bonds.
I remember, like, dude, like a
fucking.
I think my 7th grade fucking history teacher was like telling the class, like, you know, war bonds are the most like a secure investment. And it's like, bro, I'm like 13. Like, what do you want me to do?
Like, how do you? I don't even know how you do those. How do you even fucking?
I don't know either, dude. I really have no idea.
I'm assuming it's war related. But the thing is too is what. This is weird. I feel like the U.S. is in a lot of wars, but like we're not in a war. You know what I mean?
I think you just give the government money, and then they just
Is it
pay
just
you
like a
back
time
at some
thing?
point.
Like it's just after X amount of time they pay you plus interest?
I don't know.
I've heard about them a million times. I know in like World War I and World War II, and then I think even in Nam, they were like really popular.
You know, nothing makes me feel better than profiting off of the suffering of others. That's what I've been saying for years, dude.
Exactly. That's why we're opening a Patreon, because you watch us suffer, and we want to get some of that money.
Oh man.
Wow, this is still a real thing. If some motherfucker, some insane guy can figure out the Borderlands 3 sheet, I will pay you.
No, absolutely.
Like,
yeah, I'll give you like $100.
After Borderlands 2 is done, I'm gonna like go on the r/fucking Borderlands and be like, okay, fucking $500 bounty, you motherfuckers. One of you guys gain a brain cell and make a Borderlands 3 list.
Literally, all they're gonna do is just give you the fucking.
I know that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna just
like,
give it. Or they'd be like, wait, why do you want a shield that's like a white shield of like the worst part combination? It's like, shut up. I don't even want to try though until we're done with the hunt on Borderlands 2, because I feel like then we got street cred. Once the Borderlands hunt is done, we got street cred. I start shopping around in Borderlands. Hey, by the way, did you know that we're a better Borderlands YouTuber than you? Because we have no views and we suffered more than you did.
You know, I'm gonna put this on the record.
Okay.
I've been thinking about like, cause we're really close to finishing the hunt, right? We're like really close.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what if like no one cares, right? Like, what if we beat the hunt, right? And like, everyone is just like flaming us for using Commander, you know? Like, oh, you did it, but you cheated. Like, what if like, you know what I mean?
You know how
on a personal level, like I don't care because like I know I did it. Like if anyone else wants to fucking try it, not Commander wise, go for it. But you're gonna.
When someone does it without Commander, I will do it without Commander. That's my challenge. I stand by that.
I just feel like people are gonna complain.
They are, but
they also might complain that we didn't stream the whole thing.
That too.
Which is like another.
If we do Borderlands 3, I kind of want to stream the whole thing. But the problem is that there's so much off-camera stuff. Because there's a lot of time, like, we've talked, like, really serious shit when we farmed before. Because we have nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have.
And
Yeah.
it would suck if we just were not able to talk about any of that, you know?
Mhm.
I mean, there's some reasons why some clips are like muted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now most of the time it's because Commander is beautiful. I love you, Commander. I'm sorry I even considered saying you were bad. Game Bar is fucking ass. That's probably like half of them.
Yeah.
The other half of them we had to mute because someone said like an address or some shit.
Yeah.
So that's definitely the problem with that. And I think like reasonably, our 30-second thing is as good as anyone's gonna fucking get. Okay, if so, like, it's almost like I have a bar right now, like a speed run thing. Wish faster. Is that a? That's not a fucking rare shield, is it? No.
Wish faster.
Yeah, that's not one.
Is that like fucking Bandit or something?
It's Bandit. It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
If someone beat this hunt and they like recorded all of it, well then yeah, they're I don't want to say they're better than us, but they did a harder challenge, I guess, because they have more proof of it.
Mm.
And if someone can do all recording and then no commander, that would actually be insane.
Yeah.
I would give them the crown.
To be fair, we did a lot of
without
on commander.
Yeah,
exactly. Without commander, I mean. But I think just like when you look at shields, you really gotta. It's like a necessary evil. I think it's like.
We definitely used it a lot more than we had to, but there's like a couple items that you're almost mandatory to use. I mean, even like fucking quest farming. Quest farming, you don't need it, but like the Madhouse is like a factor of 1,000 times longer, probably even more than that, than if you use Commander.
Mm-hmm. Well then,
and we even did that.
The counter argument that you can make to that is like, oh, why not just increase the drops?
That's worse, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, no, it is. It is. It just feels more wrong, and I agree absolutely. But like, the argument is similar, where it's like, oh, you're just decreasing the time it takes to farm something. Isn't that basically equivalent to just increasing the odds of something making something drop? But I would say no. I don't have a good reason as to why, but I'm gonna say no.
I feel like we're removing like the loading in between the farms. I feel like that's all Commander really does.
That's valid.
And it's not actually like, and the thing is too is that anyone can get any of these items completely the same. It's gonna be the same drop rate. We're all equal. The only difference is that we teleport and we dashboard. And honestly, if there was a built-in like dashboard in the Borderlands 2, I don't even know if I would use Commander. That's probably the biggest thing. I mean,
quitting without saving is.
I mean,
so
like,
huge.
Should we not allow fucking, what's it called? Well, I guess dashboarding, but like, because you're editing your save file if you go in there and do read only. Does that fucking invalid? It's just stupid.
No, it is.
Like, how do you farm the stink pot? Like unironically, how do you farm the stink pot in the Ruby?
Dude, we did the fucking stink pot without commander. That's what's fucking dumb as hell, dude. That is what's dumb as hell. That was fucking.
We did do that.
That was hell.
Actually, I remember.
That was hell on earth.
Alright, you know what, Redditors, fuck you. We did the
console
we did the stink pot on console. He's right. He's right. Fuck
console,
you.
Dude. We fought in the trenches, okay.
We fought in the
trenches.
Oh my god, we did. You know, it's all coming back to me. We did like most of the choppers fucking on console.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
We really did do like almost everything we could on console, didn't we? Okay. And it's on console, so fuck you. That's even worse.
Really?
It's so much worse than PC.
We literally moved to PC for the last like 10% of items.
No,
I mean, they are like the hardest last 10%.
Yeah, I think that is accurate.
I started.
What's funny too is in Borderlands 3, I don't actually think we even need Commander. I think Borderlands 3 is gonna be fine.
Yeah, because you can just like spawn like
anywhere,
super close to stuff. Yeah.
The only thing I'm worried about is quest rewards. But honestly, what I'm thinking, because I was kind of brainstorming it, just fucking make a new save. Like whenever you're like do a quest, like look on the fucking thing, like when the quest is gonna do it, and then literally just duplicate your save, and then just finish the quest. And then if you fuck up, well, you have a duplicate save that you can just go back to. That's probably what I would do.
Yeah, we'll have to know.
Because we'll have to look it up.
Smart to like. Well, it might be smart just to like do like a practice playthrough of like all the quests and be like, okay, so this is when you and take like notes like.
Oh
okay,
yeah,
so
like
when you
yeah, exactly. That'd be a good idea. Because I know, like we don't really need it anymore because I think we know pretty much everything, like drops and stuff. There's a couple that I'm still iffy on, but like on the list, it tells you everywhere where items are. I spent like a day like writing down like every quest kill and where they all show up and stuff. So we've had our own mini loot lemon for a while, and we could easily do something like that on Borderlands 3. Just as addition to what quest it is, just add like, this is the last objective. That could also totally work. And then just read only. I'm assuming read only is the same, if not easier.
Yeah, it should be the same. I think. There might even be a mod for it now. Who fucking knows?
The thing is with 3 is that there's just like 3 times the fucking accessories of like every single gun because they can have like 4 accessories and like a butt plug attachment. Yeah. They changed the fucking names. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
We just need a list. We just need a list.
Borderlands 1, same way. Probably. Borderlands 1, the problem Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 is that a lot of the prefixes are stat based and not accessory based.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Yes. And it's not the problem is there's more. The problem is I don't know if a Vladoff AR can get enough recoil reduction to get the 3rd tier of the recoil reduction fucking prefix. That's my problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because not every gun can get every prefix. In this game, it's so much more obvious. It's like, okay, well, can it spawn this barrel? Can it spawn this element? And can it spawn with this accessory? If any of those are true, well, then you know what it can spawn with. It's not that much harder. Shields are really easy, though. There is a lot of them, but I think every single shield is just based on the little chunks that it comes with.
Yeah.
I don't think any of those are based off stats at all. So that's fine. I think class mods are like the same thing, too. I really gotta go looking because that Borderlands 3 guy that I see playing the game like all the fucking time and doing like the unknown items and shit. I gotta hit that guy up, see if he has like a Discord or something. He might know more than I do on that items that drop.
Yeah, there's a guy that I know that knows like a lot about Borderlands 1. I should hit him up and see if he knows of like anything that. Like all the named items in Borderlands 1, if you could make something like that, but I don't know.
Or even like a method too. Like even if it's not like they don't want to put in the time of making the list, if they can be like, okay, you can tell by like this barrel, it like depending on the barrel and the manufacturer, they have like these limits or something. That would be enough. Because I need to know, like, Borderlands 2 was not perfect when it came out. There was a lot of fucking errors and shit, but it was close enough of a list that we were able to pretty much iron everything out with very few exceptions that leaked through after, like, 6 months. The first 6 months, most of them were pretty ironed out. I think it was that one shield and the blaster that I remember was bad for a while. Oh, and then also the what's that? It's not the fire bee. It's the bumblebee. It's like the SMG that drops from Jackenstein.
Oh, the yellow jacket, yeah.
Yeah, that one we didn't have a blade attachment on it, even though it spawned on it. That I remember that one was also pretty later in the run.
Yeah.
Which I'm really glad we got all of those. Because any of those could have been easily missed until like we were done, and then I'd find out about them like a year later, and I have to go boot up the fucking Hammerlock Hunt DLC again and go kill Jackenstein.
Yeah, dude, the fucking grounded easy mode was like the biggest
That was
shock to me.
crazy.
I literally didn't even think about it. Just like it just didn't.
I think it helped that like every single effervescent is name locked except that one.
Yes, yes.
So you don't even think about it. It doesn't even log in your head. Same with like Blaster. Most people don't even know that Blaster can spawn with grips. I know that's not like super uncommon knowledge compared to the stuff we know, but that's definitely up there.
Yeah.
Something that still makes me a little upset is I don't think Jolt's made a couple, you know, niche items or niche things to know in Borderlands 2. I think he made like 3 of them, and none of them were stuff I discovered. I'm very sad. I really was hoping.
But he does talk about he does talk about stuff I actually don't know. I will admit.
He does. He actually does.
Yeah.
And it's not just like, hey, did you know this pixel is out of place?
Yeah.
It was actually a good video, by the way, all of them. I just wish he brought up Rare Shield or the Blaster, because that's like our gimmick, okay? We love Rare Shield and the funny Blaster here. And the 1340.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the shout out, dude. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he wouldn't be.
Just any mention of Rare Shield. You doesn't have to say it by name, dude. Just fucking being like, oh, did you know that these are really hard to find? I'd be fine with that.
What they probably call it is just, did you know that double Mullowon shields? Like, or something like that.
Yeah.
Because Rare Shield is like a weird name for it, because that's like just a blue shield, if you really think about it. But,
yeah,
I don't care. That's what we call them. And that's by far, I think, the best name, because they are very rare and they are shields. And they cannot be special. They're just basic fucking shields that no one wants because they are garbage.
Oh, garbage.
Well, I think the reason I think they're like garbage is because like 90% of the time, I rather have 1 Mullowon and 2 shit parts if I get a free elemental like immunity than 2 Mullowon and then some random top part. Now the special it would be nutso. And I know what is it? The sham that's a rare shield if it's perfect, correct?
Well,
or no, it's
yeah, but Mullowon isn't weighted worse.
No, I know. I'm just saying that like that's the one that I think most people would see and they would know.
Yes. Or any adaptive shield would be perfect, and I guess
adaptive shield, that's correct. So you'll probably does the antagonist have any weird parts, or would the antagonist be a rare shield then?
I have one, right? Isn't antagonist Hyperion only? I don't think you even get Mullowon.
It is. I know there's way less parts on it. I do know that.
Yeah.
Because I farmed a perfect one like 7 times in this playthrough.
Yeah.
It's not.
I know
it's not a
one.
hard farm. It's like an hour.
Yeah.
And it's one of those items too that I think really benefits from getting a good one. Than just
absolutely.
One. It's like night and day. Same with like the bee. Like getting a shit bee and getting a good bee is like kind of insane.
Mhm.
But if you get like a bad, I don't know, Herald versus like a perfect double penetrating Herald, obviously the double penetrating is gonna be better in like every way, like if it's perfect or whatever. But you can still do pretty good with like a basic Herald, you know?
Yeah, it's still insane.
And we're just talking like normal gameplay. If you're doing like OP10 or whatever, you probably should get either like I know some people don't like double penetrating. I think they like hard. For the the less ammo consumption and you still get pretty solid damage.
Yes.
I think it's more accurate too, right? Or no?
I mean, the double prefix does reduce accuracy.
Well, yeah, it does, but it's on the Herald. I don't know how much that matters.
Yeah, because it's a fixed spread.
Yeah.
So.
But still, I know hard is really good on it. You can get hard, and then you can just get matching grip, and that's usually good enough. Double penetrating matching grip though is also very good. Of course, if you're a real gamer, you'll get Hyperion grip on everything. I learned that from my favorite YouTuber.
Yeah, when I looked at him gaming, dude, he found something no one else did, and that's you need a peering grip on every single thing. Oh man.
Blood out here really think he's part of the squad.
So mean. Oh man.
He's rich. Who gives a shit?
I mean, he's off YouTube, dude. He hasn't posted in forever.
I mean, if I could post absolute fucking garbage and make like a couple thousand views a video, I think I'd be pretty happy.
Don't we do that already?
No, because I think ARs are actually good.
Yeah.
We only speak the truth.
No, yeah.
Here.
We only speak the truth here. Only ever use the Herald.
Only ever use
Nothing
the
else.
1340 shield. Because
Never use an AR. If you ever use an AR, you're fucking.
get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here, okay?
I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Mom.
ARs are amazing.
Oh yeah, I'll leave that. Thank you.
Some ARs are amazing.
I love ARs. All my gamers love ARs. If you wanna hear some fucking hot takes, I like bandit guns. Okay, I know they're bad. I
No,
like,
dude. Dude, literally, first playthrough of this game,
use
I had
bandit
a
guns for it.
white bandit SMG. I was like, this thing fucking rocks, dude. I was like, it was so good. Every time I found a bandit SMG, I was like, yes, I love these guns.
If you want to know the secret to play for a 1, if you can get something with a Vladoff barrel, you win.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
If you have a doll, if you have a white doll, fucking like I don't know, shock element, like rotating Vladoff barrel on it, it's over, dude. It doesn't matter if it's under leveled by like 2 levels. So get out of your ammo though.
Yeah, especially early game. Yeah.
If I like endgame, you get like 5 extra ammo or something. You get like a lot of ammo upgrades that you can get. And I think Airs is like 120 per buy.
Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head.
What do I have right now? I got bought like 2 ARs. Yeah, I got 420, and I think that's 2. And you get what, like 8? Maybe more. I think it might be 10 because I think Seraphs, right? You get like the 2 Seraph upgrades after Legendary.
Yeah.
It's something insane. You get like 1k ammo. And
Well,
that's
I think it's
before
like, what?
stockpile and shit.
Yeah, it ends at oh well, I'm south, so I have like fucked up
You're
ammo
stupid,
capacity,
dude.
but I think it ends at 1120. I could be wrong.
1120. Yeah, so it probably is 120 per upgrade. Which is funny because I think sniper is like what, like 12? Like per upgrade or like
72. Oh yeah, max is 72, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it higher than that? I don't
What's
know, dude.
left? We have 5 items left, right? We have if you
Yeah, we
look at
got
the
5.
banner of the YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
if you go to our YouTube channel and go to the look at the banner, some like genius like artist mastermind like spent like 3 hours making that for no reason at all and wasted his life. But yeah, dude, you should look at that.
Shut up,
That's
man. It's
But
beautiful.
no, in actuality, we're missing a Saya Cobra. So we're missing 1 Cobra. I forgot the twisters, but we're missing 2 twisters and a white shield.
The cryo.
Or I guess any shield.
Not cryo.
Yeah.
The shock calamitous Nova
Calamitous.
shield is what I'm looking for. I haven't even seen
Yeah,
it.
and then yeah.
Thank
Even
you,
if
man,
for
for no.
what an overachiever. Yeah, dude, seriously, yeah, he's like so cool. I bet.
Yeah, he paid us to make it,
thank
actually.
thank you. Yeah. I wish. But yeah, and then Hyrule 1340 shield is the last one. So 1 Cobra, 2 Twisters, a rare shield, and then the rare shield, the Hyrule
The
1340,
shield. That's in the middle, right?
which
I
is
think
the
that
big
sounds-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the big one in the center.
We're talking
They're
about
all actually like completely
it's like
accurate as to what
poetry,
parts
it
are on them and
rhymes.
everything.
Ooh, that's a side on a shock.
Oh, fancy.
It could happen. It could happen. I'm just saying that it could.
Oh jeez, I'm getting
Now-
blues out the wazoo, but
What's
nothing.
scary though? You want to know what's scary about this?
Hmm.
This is only marginally better than the fucking cryo shield. That's what's scary, and I think it's starting to set in.
Yeah, the only difference is,
Instead of like a 1 in like 400
1 in
million, it's
4.
like a 1 in like 359 million.
still pretty good. Still pretty good.
Also, I made that number up, guys. Please don't look into it. Could you imagine? That's what I'm saying. Could you imagine, though?
You imagine?
I know at Walmart people were talking like that, you know, or actually it might have been school, but I remember like the reason I buy lotto tickets is not because I'm gonna be rich, but it's because I get the fantasy of like, what if I get rich from this? That's me, but with this, I don't cope
That's
with
like-
lottery tickets.
That's like ultimate cuck behavior.
That's-
I've ever
yeah.
heard it in my life.
I want to say it was one of my teachers, but it might have
That's
been
funny.
at Walmart. I don't remember which one it was. If it was one of my teachers, it was at like college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of unhinged. But when you open a shield vendor, what if though, you know?
I completely understand the feeling. I completely understand because like
Also, don't buy lottery tickets, guys. Unless you're going to hit it big. Because, you know.
unless you know you're gonna hit a big.
Unless
dude.
you know you're going to hit it big.
I mean, you're only gonna lose 100% of your money, but you
But
can
you can
gain
gain
like a
infinite.
billion% more. Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
It's an investment. It's a wise investment.
yeah.
As a lawyer.
Is
all-
Borderlands like technically gambling when you're farming?
Dude, what are you talking
Like it's not
about?
really. 'Cause,
Of course it's fucking gambling. Yo,
yeah,
you're coming to that realization now.
yeah.
I open a shield vendor, I
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
the down arrow. I'm effectively simulating pulling the fucking slots every time I go in here. I think I even made a joke like, imagine there's a slot machine and it's literally just body, part, and if you get a rail shield, it pays out. What's funny is that's probably pretty accurate. Like 1 in what? 1 in 10,000? You get a payout? That's probably pretty accurate.
Oh shit, dude. I'm streaming on
'Kay.
Twitch, by the way. I forgot to mention that. We got our first chatter, bro, on the Twitch channel. Dude.
Let's go. Let's go.
You just said yo.
Come over to the better stream on YouTube, where there's currently
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, Market Mate perspective on YouTube. My perspective on Twitch.
Honestly, sick. I'm just gonna tell you right now, random viewer on Matt's stream. Stick with Matt because he's farming a Cobra. I'm farming a shield vendor.
Yeah, but my Cobra luck, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. How long has it been? I actually haven't farmed the Cobra. I haven't been farming like I'm supposed
dude.
to.
My mom's got me this shrimp scampi thing, and let me tell you, the plastic on it, impossible to get off. I feel like I'm Superman and I'm like surrounded by kryptonite right now. And you should have saw me at work, dude. I was killing at work today. Oh, dude, actually, I got like a good story at work. So the
It's a
people
blast.
I work with are very accident prone, like absurdly so. Like I was thinking,
Yeah.
like, dude, the people I work with probably have a lower IQ than the people you work with. That's like just being honest here.
Oh, dude. For those of you who don't know, I work with special needs kids. So
And I've heard nothing but good stories. I wish I had that job, honestly.
it's a lot of work, bro.
working
It's a
with
lot
these
of work.
fucking
But yeah,
idiots.
it's good.
Hey,
like
I was
it.
in that environment for like 7 years. Okay, I think I'm used to it at this point.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, so they made like a table out of like pallets, and
Yeah.
now I'm gonna admit it looked like shit. And Hector is
That's okay.
my boss, came over to me and was like, "Hey, I want like this fixed or whatever," to my other boss, Angelica, and she stapled it to the pallets, right? And she didn't want to rip the tablecloth, so she's trying to get the staples off. And I'm like watching her do it, and she has like scissors, right? And she's using it to get the staples off. And you're probably thinking, okay, she's pointing the pointed end into the staple and like lifting up or whatever, right? No, she's pointing the scissor to herself with the staple and like stabbing it. And then I just went over and I'm like, look, dude, just stop. I'll do this. And I just spent like a half an hour getting all the staples off. And let me tell you, I used a much safer tool. I don't know if you ever heard about this, but a staple remover. Almost every single area you will ever work at has a staple remover if they have staples. And I just got them.
That's very true.
I got them all off. And what's even cooler too is I found like there's this thing too that we use for I think it's for icing, and it's really really small, and it's flat, and it's not sharp at all. It's like super like just flush, and you could just use that too. So you get under the staple, and it starts really small and it widens. So I just shoved that under a staple and literally just pushed forward for like 5 seconds, and it kind of like pushes it up enough for the staple eater to like just remove it. It was like the cleanest job I've ever done. There was like almost no holes in the sheet or anything. It was just funny that I was like, I'm telling one of these people, they're gonna kill themselves, man. They're not, they are not safe.
I remember. I was like, sorry.
No, you're
It
good.
was like my. I think it was like my first day on the job, and like we were playing like baseball. Like they like this field outside. And we're playing baseball. It's like not like real baseball. It's like like a
Softball or
plastic.
whatever.
It was like a plastic bat and like a wiffle ball, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we played that in middle school. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and like one of the kids was like, "Hey, like it's my turn to swing the bat," and I was like, "Okay," and I handed him the bat, like handle first. Like I grabbed the end of the bat and handed him the handle of it, and the other the other teacher aide that I was with, was like, "Dude, that was a really good move." And I was like, "Wait, what? What are you talking about?" He was like, "Giving him the handle first. That's really smart." And I was like, "Isn't that just like, isn't that?" I didn't know. I was so confused. That was just like just a normal, common move when you hand someone something, you give them like the handle and not like the sharp or like blunt side of an object. I don't know. Just like
100%.
it was just so weird that I got praised for that.
Like knives, like
Yeah.
I've had people give me knives, like pointed end up, knife pointed to me. Now I will say I'm a very paranoid person most of the time, and I know that sounds bad, but I think that's a very good thing when you're dealing with people who are not. I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. Just understanding shit. I almost always grab knives like by the handle and like I just hold them like down. I don't fucking hold them out. I don't do like a ninja shit. I pull them out and I hold them down, and I have the knife behind me, like the actual pointed blade, and I have the blunt in front of me. And when I hand someone, the blunt is towards them and the knife is pointing down. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That way, and then they can grab the handle. And also, too, I'm always thinking, like, what if I tripped? What if they tripped? You know? You always got to keep that kind of shit in mind. I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Yeah. Dude, that reminds me when I forget where we were, but it was like I was with Jared and Sam and a couple other people, and Sam has this pocket knife that he has, and he like held it out and was like just had the knife out, and then Jared like like pretended to jump into the knife, and then Sam like almost couldn't put it away fast enough, and like Jared actually like almost like stabbed himself
Exactly.
by pretending to jump onto a knife.
It's just
It's just like, oh
actually
my
the
God.
most dumb behavior.
Yeah,
Like Jared
it
was
really
playing
funny,
with the samurai sword at your house. That's a fucking crazy Meteor shield. Jared was just playing with the samurai sword at your house, and I did not want to be around him. And I get it too, because everyone thinks they're not an idiot, obviously, and they're like, I'm just playing. I'm not gonna actually hurt anyone. Dude, you can fuck up so fast with anything, and I don't care that it's blunt. You know, it can about not your house. I mean, Hunter's old house. I don't care how blunt it is. It can easily hurt someone. And I trust Jared. I trust Jared with, like, my fucking life. He's a great guy. But, like, he can easily fuck something up. Or, I don't know, Sam could bump into me and I could bump into him. I mean, like, 100 things could happen. That's why you shouldn't just be playing with, like, fucking torches or, like, knives and shit. They are a weapon. They are a self-defense tool or a, what's it called? Like a utility tool. That's what they're for. But I guess I've just been... That's like one of the things I want to say that was like drilled into me. Because they really understood... Is like a long time ago when I used to hang out with my dad and shop and stuff. I understood that. Those tools are dangerous. And a tool will never hurt you if you're just like... If you're using it as it's intended. And even my dad, most of the time, wasn't using them as they're intended. But, I mean, like, I at least understood. Like, if a saw's making a weird-ass noise, just stop fucking with the saw. Something's obviously wrong. You know? Figure it out. Fix it. And, to be fair, I'm really good at fixing stuff, too. So that probably also helps. If a toilet starts making a noise that's, like, fucking 4 decibels different, I'm like, something's off. Something's off. Also, yeah, good luck fucking booby trapping me. That's all I'm saying. I know the decimals on my doors. Okay, don't at me with this shit. Light Yagami over here trying to be like sly and shit. You don't got nothing on me, bro. Give me a second, guys. I gotta open this shrimp scampi.
I'm about to eat some shrimp scampi right now, dude.
Some shrimp scampi right now. The only thing that sucks is that it has like a crap ton of tomatoes on it. And you're probably like, Mark, that's what shrimp scampi is. I just want the raw noodles and shrimp, okay?
Raw noodles?
Dude, if you gave me raw noodles and with cooked shrimp on top of it, I probably wouldn't even notice. Like I'm talking like they're still in hard lines, you know? Oh, sorry, Ariel.
Oh my god.
Some bro got a bread knife and cut the noodles in half and then put cooked shrimp on it. It's like, what's the difference?
Have you seen that? Have you seen those videos of that girl on YouTube who like? It's like she has a really low quality camera, and she makes like this like the most horrible food ever, and just like, but she like actually eats it and like shares it with her family, and they like eat it.
Weren't we watching that at like? At Tahoe? No, that was a guy.
I don't know. No, it's like she'll take like uncooked spaghetti, right? Put it like in a pan and then put like pasta sauce on it and then just bake it. Like not even cook the noodles or anything. Just like and then just eat that. And they call that spaghetti.
Actually, it's just stupid.
It's really it's
I'm a bit of a freak.
It's interesting.
So, you know, I could fix her.
I could fix her.
I will say another good variation of the I can fix her meme that I like is the she's not broken, but it's like an actually unhinged like woman in like a show or something, like a cannibal murderer or something, right? And it's like she's perfect. She does not need to be fixed. Or like I also like that a lot too. I know I comment perfect woman way too much too. Like it'll be like an AI that's like talking about like the extermination of the human race. I'll just type like perfect woman. It's like the the most easy comment to post. It's the new Based. Based is on the way out.
New base. Based and cringe or no more. It's all about perfect women.
Perfect or imperfect women. And the more imperfect, the more perfect they are. It's like, it's crazy.
That's the thing, is that there are no imperfect women.
Exactly. But let me tell you, there's a lot of imperfect men. Let me tell you. This fucking Matt guy, Jesus Christ, he won't leave me alone.
Dude, he's a little unhinged. He's a little unhinged.
I definitely got called that at work like 4 times this week, so I felt pretty good.
Unhinged?
Yeah, like just unhinged.
That's pretty funny.
There's this one girl at my work, and I did the gullible joke because she usually is pretty gullible. She's also, you know,
Yeah.
she's a little annoying, so she had to come in. And she's like, dude, there's no gullible in the ceiling or whatever. And she looks, it's like, oh yeah, there's no gullible. And then when she came back, I had Megan write the word gullible on like a note that we use that comes out of the printer, and I stuck it on the wall. But it was really high up. So then she came back, and I was like, hey, you know, it says gullible in the ceiling? And she's like, dude, unless you point at to where it says gullible on the ceiling, I'm not looking up. And I pointed, and she died. She like melted. And she called me unhinged. It was very funny.
Dude, you fucking got her, dude.
It was so good. And she said that
That's
exactly.
so funny.
If you don't point to me where it is, I'm not looking, or like something like that.
That was awesome.
Ariel, what are you doing? Ariel's freaking out. Dude, when you look at Ariel or you say Ariel and is not in a happy tone, she goes in slow-mo. It's so fucking funny.
Ariel.
Like she'll walk really slowly. She'll turn really slowly. Like she doesn't know if she's in trouble, but she's like, "Ooh, I can feel it. I can feel it coming." And what's funny is like 99% of the time she's not in trouble. The only time I get really mad is like when she's eating like towels and shit. And that's like pretty rare. I don't even remember the last time Ariel has pissed or shit in here. Like we're talking like probably year plus.
Nice.
And if it did happen this year, it was probably my fault. Now Mau Mau also is not peeing in here for a while, but she is a little shit. Yeah, she when you say Mau Mau, she just blinks. She's like, she thinks a little perfect little angel. She doesn't think anything could possibly be wrong when you're talking about her. Like, she pissed apparently on, like, the table yesterday, according to my mom. Like, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing on there pissing, dude? Dumbass cat. She doesn't even know, bro. When we move out, her ass is getting fixed, bro. She ain't even going to the vet. She's going to the human clinic. She's a good cat, though. Snowflake is just a better version of her, though. She doesn't want to admit it yet. Welcome to Dr. Zed's portable. Can you believe your eyes of a million fireflies? Gave you a rare shield today.
Bro, if I saw 10 million fireflies, dude.
You would start. I would freak the fuck out. I would open my mouth and I get ready for the biggest one bite of my life.
Me with a 10 million fireflies shaped stomach.
10 million fireflies flying at Matt's helm, and he has like a fork and a knife with a big bib that says like breakfast boy on it.
God, dude, if I could actually use Photoshop, dude, I would.
Dude, I know, dude. If I could use Photoshop, I'd be using that shit all the time.
I said use fucking, dude. You know how I made that banner? You know what program I used?
Paint.
I did use Paint.
That's what I use. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, Paint wasn't even like on this PC. I had to like go out of my way to like get it. I don't even remember what I did. I think I had to like torrent it or something.
That was weird. But
Paint
oh,
3D
that's
is
fun.
on here. That was on here by default, but I don't know how to use Paint 3D. It scared me.
Yeah. I'd use Paint 3D to I like normal paint, but I'd use Paint 3D because they have the snipping tool or like the tool that lets me like cut out shapes
Hmm.
to make I had to use that to get the Cobra and the twisters and the shields and stuff like by themselves.
Oh, unironically, I most of the memes I send in like Snapchat and stuff, or Snapchat is using the Snapchat like actual editor. It's not the best, but for what it is, it's really good. And I found out recently
Hmm.
you can drop full photos in there instead of having to do like the weird crop stuff. But if you do that, you can't make them any size. There's like a minimum size, or minimum size. You can't go any lower than.
Yeah.
So when I made that photo that I'm sure you loved, I had to like clip your head because I need your head to be really small, and it wouldn't go any smaller in the normal photo view. But all the other photos were like completely fine. They scaled properly.
Yeah.
Originally, the center was gonna be me, and I'm like, oh, that's a little weird. I'm gonna add like some aliens instead.
Ooh.
I will say, after house stuff, I really do want to do a bunch of. I just say it's like artistic work. I don't know if that's a good way to say it, but like I want to work on some videos and stuff. These when I worked on the trailer
Yeah.
video, it was very basic, by the way. I'm not saying it was like insane or anything, but I like doing that. I really do like editing videos and stuff, but I don't really have time to do it. It's not that I don't have time; it's that I don't have like the energy to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
To like
I
sit
get that
there and like
100%, yeah.
work when I'm doing work and I'm doing house stuff, which is effectively work. And
Yes.
farming can kind of be work depending on the day. Like I didn't really want to start, but once I'm started, like right now, I feel pretty good. If that
No,
makes
yeah,
sense.
it's hard to get started.
That's
No,
why it's
for
really
sure.
good that we have
Oh,
the
yeah.
week thing. I'm really happy we got the week stream started.
Yes. Yeah, the
And
weekly
I think
stream.
now too that you're like you're definitely more. I don't want to say locked in, but you're definitely more active on it, which is really good.
Yes.
It's a
now
lot
that I'm
easier when
back.
there's two people here than one. I felt kind of bad when I had
Yeah.
like 1 hour streams because I was just so fucking tired. And I work almost every Saturday.
Yeah, see, I don't. Yeah,
I don't even
work
remember the
Monday through
last Saturday
Friday,
I had
so.
off. Besides Tahoe.
Oh. 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 Nope.
I do need a separate note. I kind of wanted to go to my grandpa's tonight. I might still. I don't know. But if I don't, I want to go sometime this week because I feel kind of bad. I haven't went to his house for a bit. I see him like every day. So I saw him like today. So he that's still cool. I like hanging out with him. He's a cool dude. What's up, boys? How
Oh,
we
yeah.
doing? We're doing pretty good. Matt has gotten,
good,
I
bro.
think,
Doing good.
7 cobras in the last 5 minutes. Is that correct?
No. I wish though.
When are we doing the
Actually, do I
12
wish-
days of cobra miss?
Next year, I guess.
Every single
I mean,
day you play the
December.
cobra.
Bro, okay, can you stop dropping me blue snipers, bro? I really appreciate it.
Dude,
Fucking
that's
throwing
pretty
me
much
off.
a cobra, though.
Like,
I think blue sniper is actually the
kinda.
worst. I think it actually is the worst because it's by far the closest that looks like a cobra from like
Yeah.
afar, but it actually is like nowhere near. Like you didn't even get close.
Yeah.
You might as well have gotten a blue pistol from the fucking game's point of view. At least when you're like farming like snipers, like the item. If you got blue, white, green, or purple, all of them were somewhat useful and somewhat good to get till a point. Blue, I will say, shout out to all the blue and green items in this game because without them, bro, a lot of the accessories would not, or not accessories, a lot of the stuff would have not been got. It's like all elemental stuff you just can't even get. No elemental quads. Name wise.
I mean, I would have been. That would have been pretty nice. We're doing good. Doing good.
Dude, we need more items actually. I think we should do the kite shield next.
I mean, like we could. It's not
Okay,
like,
okay. Actually, now that I think about it, like dead ass
It's
after
like-
hunt, I probably will do Tiny Tina.
I'm not. I can't.
What are we
I can
doing
do kite shield.
What are we gonna do in the weekly
Like,
stream, bro? What are we gonna do in the weekly stream if we don't hunt? We gotta make something.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Well, okay. First of all, we're not done with the hunt yet, bro.
No, no. By the way, when we're talking about the being done with the hunt, keep in mind we're probably gonna be here for like the hunt's gonna be done this year. Okay.
Yes, it has to be. It
But-
absolutely has to be.
There's still 11 months in the year, guys.
We got 2 rare shields still.
Yep. And the one I'm farming right now is, like I said, marginally better than the cryo. Because what do we got? We got Bandit, Tedior, 2 Malawans. Bandit, Tedior, 2 Malawans, and then Turtle, right?
Yeah.
So that's 5. Because I don't think there's any other ones that can spawn. Oh, here's a good. Yeah, here's a. Did it say Bandit?
Whoa.
I think I said Bandit. So that's 5. So it's like a 1 in 5, and then it's a 1 in
Well, that's
3
not pork,
instead of a 1 in 4.
right? Yeah, pork.
We do have Torg. You're right. So it's 2 Malawan, 2 Torg,
2 torg.
Tedior, and Bandit, and Turtle and Turtle. So that's
Yeah,
5, 6,
yeah.
7. So it's 7, and then once you roll the successful 1 in 7, then it's a 1 in 3 instead of 1 in 4. Because to my knowledge, it rolls if it's a certain shield, and then it rolls if it's an element. I don't think each element is like an individual shield.
No. It'd be crazy if it was, though.
And I will say, I don't think it rolls manufacture, because I actually do think Malawan and Torg is in there twice, like unironically.
No, it is.
I think like Malawan Spike and Malawan Nova are treated in the game as 2 different like fucking things.
We're looking for devouring shock. No, calamitous shock.
Calamitous Shock Nova,
Spike
yeah.
shield.
Devouring
So, yeah,
was
dude,
Spike.
Jesus. Calamitous shock spike. I can't even say it. Calamitous
Shock
Nova
Shield.
Nova.
Calamitous
Shield.
Shock Nova
Jeez,
Shield.
dude.
Calamitous Shock Nova
Like a
Shield.
mini. Yeah.
And it's the same thing as like all of them. So if you don't see a side Malawan, get the fuck out. If you see a side Malawan, it probably isn't it. Oh, that's a fucking double Malawan right there, unironically.
Oh.
Side Malawan, top Malawan. Inflammable Fire Nova Shield.
Ooh. Even model one.
It
Even
could-
Nova too.
It could have been it.
That could have been it.
If that was grounded, by the way, guys, the stream would have ended. I mean, not grounded. If that was if that was shocked, the stream would have ended. Yeah. Exactly.
We got it.
Let me
Yeah.
let me get a calculator.
It's gonna be a long one. It is technically better odds
So,
than the Calamitous
7
Cryonova,
7 times 3.
which was like the main villain.
So to even
pretty
get the
cool.
shield, like to get a shock Malawan is a 1 in 21 on the shields, opposed to a 1 in 28. Every single other aspect is exactly
That's
the
still
same.
pretty good. That's pretty good, dude.
No, it's better.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
it's not going from like a 1 in 28 to like a 1 in 6. It's not free.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
But
yeah.
that's almost like actually that might be. Is that more than a 25% increase? 28 to 21?
Oh.
Or not 21? Wait. Let me get that
I don't
calculator
know.
back out. Get that calculator back out.
I'm so bad with percentages. Like, actually, it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, so 21 versus 28. So that's a difference between of 7.
What is this over here? Oh, I don't care about you. Well, yeah, I guess that would be like, yeah. And I'm technically farming it as well. Because there's one shield vendor, but it's just like one shield vendor every 2 minutes. Because I'm farming the Cobra right now.
Yeah, it's actually more than a 25% increase.
Yeah. Then if you think about it, it's like it's almost from 20 to 30. Which is like that's almost like a huge change.
Remember, kids, you can always guess and check.
That's what I do.
It's about a 30 point like 2. It looks like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So 21 times 1.32. Well, actually, a little bit better. 21 times 1.33. Yeah, it's a 33% repeating course increased. So that's good. That's 33% better.
That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good, dude.
Every thing else is exactly the same though. Now, technically, every other shield is like except the Torg is like a little better because you don't have the warming part, but that doesn't affect it because it's a Molo 1 shield, so it only ever has the one element. So you don't gotta worry about the added shield parts, which is nice. And I think that's the only added shield part in like the whole game. I don't think new or old Hyperion or anything fucks with shields at all. I think they're just Hyperion. I know that there are not any skins, so it'd be weird that they would just have duplicate parts for no reason.
I'm so glad they don't.
Oh God, yes.
Not as bad, but still miserable. Yeah, still miserable. I think it's still worse than the Devouring Cryo Spike shield in terms of odds, because when you're farming the Spike, that's 3 less shields in the vendor.
Definitely.
Because Nova adds 3 more to the pool. So
this is
pretty bad.
better than the Nova, but worse than the Spike. I think that's a fair assessment. Because the Spike only had like 5, right? So you cut out 2 items.
You cut out 3. Because you cut out a Molo 1 Nova, call it out a Torg Nova, and cut out Bandit.
So there was only 4?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so 4.
TDR, Turtle, Molo 1, and Torg.
So that was a 16, opposed to a 21, which we're dealing with right now. But the other one, so that would be. Oh, we already. Yeah. The other one would have been 20, 28. We already been over that. Okay.
That's not bad, but still gonna take a while, which is unfortunate.
TLDR, to get a cryo shield, a cryo spike shield from the optimal vendor would be a 1 in 16. To get the shield, by the way, not to get any other parts, just to get a shield that drops and it's a cryo, is a 1 in 16. To get a shock Nova is a 1 in 21, and to get a cryo Nova, it's a 1 in 28.
Purple grenade, sad.
I feel like there was 5 though.
I don't think so.
Because you have TDR, you have both Molo 1s. Yeah, and you have Turtle and Bandit, right?
You got one Molo 1. You got one Molo 1.
Oh, you're right. You only have, okay, that's why I'm not thinking about it. You only have one Molo 1. You're right. Oh, but you have Torg.
We only have one Torg.
Okay, Molo 1, Torg, TDR, Anshin, Bandit. Or does Bandit not spawn until later?
Nope. You have Turtle and no Bandit. No Bandit.
No
Bandit spawns with Nova. Yeah.
Okay.
Bandit spawns with Nova, which is cringe.
But yeah. You know, this is the dumbest information that will affect no one's playthrough, by the way.
Yeah, no one ever needs to know this information. But it is interesting.
Okay. The only time you'll ever need to know this is if you're doing an allegiance run and you just need to know your specific item. Other than that, you're good.
Yeah.
So I guess that's somewhat useful. It's nice to know that like if you're doing a bandit only run that they start spawning at level 12. I guess that's somewhat good information.
Yes. But what's interesting is that it proves that the game doesn't roll like it doesn't roll manufacturer. So if you rolled the Model 1
I didn't
shield,
think about that. Yeah,
it wouldn't choose from a Model 1 Nova or Spike. It's like Model 1 and Spike and Model 1 Nova. Same for Torg, are completely different shields. So if it rolls like I don't know how to describe it effectively right now, but they're different shields entirely.
Also,
like there are two separate items in the pool.
It's a little anecdotal, but it does feel like you get more fucking Model 1s. It feels like you just spawn more.
Yeah.
Same with Torg.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look how many Model 1s are in here. There's 3 Model 1s, 1 Torg, and then there's 2 other shields. And I mean, that's not really that uncommon. Now, later in the game, it's not as big of a deal because then you add B, you add Absorb, and then you add
Booster. And
adaptive. So that's another 4 shields into the pool. So it's not as big of a notice that 2 slots out of 7 opposed to 2 slots out of like 12 or whatever. Yeah, are definitely different. Yeah.
Mhm.
Matt proved that he went on the stage, he debated someone, and they're on fire. They're burning at the stake because they were wrong.
Yeah, I don't know who I was fighting, but they lost.
They're like a little bit more than lost.
All right. Come on, give me Cobra. Give me a Cobra game. Give me a Cobra.
I
Just
will
any
say,
Cobra.
you want to know the best
Or
thing about
preferably
shield
the
farming,
one.
though?
What's up?
The best thing about shield farming?
What's the best thing about shield farming?
It's, at least to me, it's probably the best farming that is, like, just chill.
Yeah, it's completely mindless. Yeah,
Like,
I will give you that.
Like, if I'm in a Discord call and your guys are playing, like, Siege, I'm probably, like, shield farming. If I have Borderlands open, that's probably what I'm doing. Especially if I sound mad.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do ASMR shrimp scampi.
Oh, okay. Give us a rating out of 10. I want a rating on texture, quality, and taste. I haven't heard me eat it, actually.
Now this is I want to say a microwave meal, but it's not really because you put it in the oven. But it's like just one of those like freezer box things, right?
Yeah.
Texture, I thought it wasn't gonna be that good. Surprisingly, the texture is very good. I've had this before,
Good.
so this is like just better texture than usual. The shrimp do taste like shrimp, so the shrimp texture is
Okay,
good.
that's a
I'd
good
probably
sign.
give that like a 7. It's pretty good. If you made it yourself, it probably would be better. Like if you actually got like a professional noodles and shit. Pretty good. The taste, it's just noodles and herbs and stuff. But I have no complaints with it. I'd probably also give it like a 7, if not an 8.
I'm able to look shoot shield so fast. So basically, what Mark is looking for and what we look for is the most identifiable part is the side part on the shield. Yeah, if Mark could demonstrate it.
I don't have one. I'll stop next time I see one.
Yeah.
There's a new character. That's why I don't have anything.
Yeah, it's like the pointy side. Like if you look at it like a shield, it's like the really pointy on the side, pointy part on the side. It's the most identifiable. You need that. That has to be on the shield for it to be rare. So if it doesn't have that, there's like no point even looking at it.
Unless you want to be sad.
Yeah. And then the second part is it's Mullen bottom part like shares a similar texture as Pangolin bottom part. So you can't look at that as reliably.
It'd be this.
Because you might get stuck looking at more Pangolin. Oh, yeah.
But this can both be Pangolin or Mala 1. Now, if you know stats well, you can know that it's a Penguin or a Maliwan. Like 17 Roy damage on this shield is pretty fucking ass. So I'm gonna assume that this is not Maliwan because Maliwan always buffs the special.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, max health, Nova damage, Nova radius, and then Roy damage. Like, see, that's a 38, and I don't even know what part that is on the bottom, but that's so much higher. This is definitely Pangolin. And then Pangolin also boosts capacity. You see that this has like 100 extra capacity. So you can know that's a Pangolin. The only reason that's useful is so you know how bad you should feel if you get a side Maliwan and then you get a Pangolin on the bottom. That's the only only useful knowledge of knowing that. I am getting completely screwed on the side Maliwans right now.
No worries. We'll find one eventually.
I'll find one eventually. Also, top Maliwan, obviously, blast proof. Now, that's not a Maliwan. We count it as a Maliwan because it's the same exact drop rate. But if you ever get one of those, obviously, you're just screwed. So even if I see a side Maliwan, if it has the weird text, it's you know, it's over. Get rid of it. I'm very happy, though, that side Maliwan is really obvious.
Yes,
So we just
incredibly
gotta
obvious.
pray for that. It's not like the one that just doesn't have anything on it. There we go. This is actually like perfect. This is a perfect demonstration shield. This is side Maliwan. So you have the 2 balls and the spike, and then this is Pangolin, very bottom. So you need something that has this side Maliwan, which is what you look for, and then you'll look at the name of the shield, or you'll look at the other parts. It also has to have a very specific top part, and that you can remember which ones they are. I know Hyperion is one of them. I think Vladov is another one.
Yeah, so a rare shield must have the Maliwan side and the Maliwan bottom, and then it has to have either Hyperion, Anshin, TD, or a Vladov top part. So 4 out of the 7 that it can spawn with.
It's like a 50-50. It's a little bit more, I think, skewed away. No, I think it's skewed towards your favor.
It is.
But it's around that.
Yeah.
I would love. I don't know why the Borderlands community is so hard to talk to, dude. I swear to God. But I would love if there was an actual hard number on all the weights of the shields. The only weights I know, like, see, I saw the side model one, because that's all I'm looking for. I'm literally, my eyes is where the S and the H is on the vendor, and if I don't see it, I'm gone. Once you do it like a trillion times, you get trained on it.
Yeah.
The only one you got to be careful with is the item of the day, because I'm used to looking at that, but it's been class mod, so I've been not looking at it as much as I should. I don't think I missed anything, but I've been forcing my eyes to look at it again because I'm so used to not looking at it. But I would love to know the actual shield weights, because I know for the fact the capacitor, and I've been over this. We know the capacitor weights exactly. We do not know the side and the bottom weights. I am just assuming that they are the same as the top weights. But I would love for that to be confirmed.
I think most people in the community just assume that
it's the
is
same,
also,
and it feels
it's
accurate.
Same, yeah.
It would be nice to have a guy show me the code so I can like 100% definitively say it. But I'm pretty confident. I'm just hoping like Bandit is, I don't know, fucking weight of like, instead of 100 like it should be, it's like fucking 98 or some shit. That's what would piss me off, you know? But to be fair, rare shields aren't 1 in 10,000 anyway. They're like 1 in 10,000 something, or like 1 in 9,000 something. It's like a weird number. We just say 1 in 10K because it's the easiest to say it. See, I caught that one. I'm getting better at looking at the item today.
Yeah, dude, too. Yeah, like.
Dude, I was working like a dog today, dude. I was working like crazy. So
I did nothing today, dude. It's my day off, bro. I'm fucking. Your boy went to bed at like 7:45 last night. Woke up at like 6. Got like 11 hours of sleep.
And then you've been contacting houses and stuff, and you've been looking at houses, correct?
No, I've been doing nothing.
I know you're supposed to be like, oh, dude, yeah, I totally 100%.
Right now I'm putting off car stuff because my car is being a little
Ooh, that
bitch.
sucks.
Yeah, so I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, I guess I gotta do that tomorrow or something.
Like I said, I got tomorrow off, so I'll try to work a good amount on it today or tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean I have tomorrow so we can hop on a call.
Boom, bada bing, bada doom.
Ugh.
I love to do it today. I'm just that's not gonna be able to. I did beat
No, dude.
I did beat that D-Lit game, and it was pretty good. I really liked it.
Nice. I need a new game to play. Need something to.
Go get
Something
Mario
to play.
Bros. Wonder. We can't play online because I don't have online for it, but we could pretend.
Dude, seriously? With the fucking blue snipers?
I love it when Matt says blue sniper and I get a Malawan sniper on my screen. It's the coolest shit. Hey, is it the gub?
The gub.
Also, shout out to the dude who made the super randomizer and had the gub be just a drop. That's funny. And telling
That is
Jolts,
funny.
like, hey, fuck you, Jolts. I put it in there.
Oh. Oh. I got a purple. I got a purple.
It's it.
Purple pistol.
It's it.
Purple pistol.
It's the Cobra. It's the dreaded bro, bro. Oh, man. Man, remember when
Man,
we
I
had to
got
farm
two
the
purples
probe?
today, dude. What's that?
Remember the probe? That's a gun in
probe.
Borderlands the pre-sequel.
It is a gun.
I think we finished that in like 40 minutes.
Isn't that just like you save and quit?
I think
You just
I
look in
think
your
you
inventory?
can save and quit. I remember farming that though. That just hit me.
Dude, shout out to when Mark farmed the tinderbox from Flint, every single variant, and then we found out that you get it as a quest item, and you can
And
just
as a snowman.
save and quit from your inventory. Yeah. So
I love
was
that
funny.
too because that was a tier of a fuck Mark because I farmed him for all of them, and then we found out
Yeah.
it drops from the snowman. I'm like, fuck, I could have just farmed the snowman as long as I like dashboard correctly, and then I found
Yeah.
out it was a quest reward or not quest item. Quest items are by far the easiest items to farm in the game.
Oh yeah.
And what's cool
Yeah.
is you don't even need to farm them. You can farm something else, and you will just get them. That's how I got, like, the grog. I had the grog for, like, a month. I just didn't care. I knew I'd eventually get it.
Yeah.
The only one I think I hard farmed was the blaster, and the only reason I did that is because it's really easy to get rid of that gun in a normal playthrough.
Yes. Yes, it is.
If you don't turn in the quest, do you keep it? Or does it automatically
Oh,
just get yeeted? I think it's yeeted as soon as you complete the quest, right? But you keep it till you turn it in or save quit. I think.
I actually don't know.
But either way, I didn't want to mess it up because I know that the E-Tech kills on bandits is dog. It's not E-Tech. It's like any weird ass shit that happens to a bandit counts as a kill. I swear to God. Some bandit falls in like the grinder and like opportunity or not opportunity. What's that little shithole town called again?
Overlook.
Overlook. A bandit falls into Saw and Overlook and it counts as a kill for the E-Tech kill tracker. I swear to God, dude. It's like anything. All right, well, good luck. I'm heading out. Well, Snip, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I don't know
Thanks
how
for
long
stopping
we
by.
was streaming. That's a good time to check, actually. I still have the calculator
Yeah.
tab open.
With the
Hour
2 hour mark.
24.
Yep.
Hour 24. That's not
Hour and 20. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
What?
Dude, I really thought we were at 2 hours. I actually.
Yeah, I was kind
Surprised
of
it's
coping.
not an
I was
hour.
kind of coping. I'm not gonna lie. The
It just
people
needs more
that
cobra farming.
they love their zoo. They love their two apes that are slamming against their cage, wanting to get out.
Just 2 rapes on a typewriter. That's all we are.
Two apes on a
Shakespeare's
keyboard, but
within
there's
grasp.
there's four fucking keys on the keyboard.
We'll write Shakespeare eventually.
We'll dashboard into the space, sure, eventually. You know, like, actually, this is what it feels like. You know that library that has every single book that will ever be written on it, or in it? Like, that hypothetical?
Wait, what?
It's like the infinite library that has every single book that can ever be written.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And obviously, 99.9% of every single book is completely illegible. Because, like, you can just slam on the keyboard and you'll get, like, random stuff. I feel like we're two apes in that library, and we have to grab a book, and if it doesn't make sense, we burn it. And we've been doing that for, like, the last, like, 5 years. Like, looking for this fucking, like item. Like, oh, dude, we found Shakespeare. Okay, cross it off the list. Okay, we gotta get To Kill a Mockingbird next. It's somewhere in here.
Oh my god. Well, I gotta drop 2 pistols.
Damn, one for each hand. Of course, I would drop 3.
Oh. Oh.
My cock hand.
Dude, I cannot stop yawning. I need to stop. I shouldn't even be tired right now. Stop that. Stop that.
Here, you want to know a deep, dark Mark secret?
Yeah.
Okay, this drives me up a wall at work. I might have talked about this before, but like I yawn a lot. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because like I'm not getting enough oxygen into my skull or some shit, but I yawn a lot. Even when I'm not really that tired, I just yawn a lot.
When I'm bored, I often yawn.
That might be it too. That might be it too. But I know I yawn a lot, and people give me shit at work all the fucking time for it. And every time I'm like, please just shut the fuck up and leave me alone. Like my boss is like, oh, there goes Mark, he's yawning again. You're always yawning. Or like I'm like walking around and like I'm yawning. It's like, hey, stop that. Stop yawning. You're gonna make me tired. And I'm like, I hate all you people. Most of the time I love you people, but man, when you're making fun of me yawning, there's gonna be hell to pay.
You gotta start mewing.
Dude, you know, motherfuckers be mewing, no one bats an eye. Mark be yawning, everybody starts losing their mind. I swear to God, dude. Dude, speaking of mewing, I loved when I sent that picture of just Patrick Bateman, and that was just me because people kept like asking me for shit all fucking day, while also saying I was slower than the new girl, and that was just me like, down, like that one song, and then fucking Andrew posting like, oh my god, such a Sigma male. You must tell us you're mewing and like whatever that other word is technique like that. And he like went like a whole paragraph with all like the Zoomer words. That shit made me bust out. It was so fucking funny. And then I just did 100% pilk diet, and I thought that was a pretty good comeback. Or not comeback, but like, you know, attachment to it.
Response. Yeah.
Because he meant no disrespect. Andrew meant the most respect.
Yeah. Dude, Andrew is Andrew in a call right now? I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know.
He's not.
He was yesterday. I saw him at some people. Also, too, the art thing I was bringing up too. I think Andrew is kind of getting me into that too because I'm seeing Andrew like work on his music and stuff, and I'm like, dude, I want to do something like that.
Yeah, dude, he's
Whether
put a lot of work into that.
it's either video or like trying to figure out how to use like Unity, like that kind of stuff. But like I said,
Yeah.
that will be post probably house because I'm spending a lot of time on house and I think it's messing up. I don't want to say my mental, but it's like all my focus right now.
Yeah, makes
Um,
sense.
and then also too, then I won't have to worry about like cleaning the house like 4 hours a day. We can cut that down to like
That is also very true.
Matt, I swear to God, if you don't clean your own laundry, I'm gonna be slightly annoyed, but I will clean it. That's the Mark motto.
I will do my.
Everyone
I will
knows
do
that
my
at
own
work.
laundry.
Thank God.
I can do my own laundry. Yeah.
Okay, well, okay. There's a difference between I can.
Am I good at
joking.
laundry? Do I forget my clothes in the dryer? Yes, sometimes I do, but
Okay.
I've been getting better at it.
To be fair, I forget my clothes in the dryer like all the time. Now to be fair, most of the time the couch already has clothes on it. I'm like, whatever. The washer is when I feel bad. If I forget something in the washer, I'm
Yeah.
like, that's on me.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I'm an
Yeah.
idiot. No one
Yeah.
screwed this up but me. If it's in the dryer, I mean, they're dry. They're good. Obviously, they'll get, like, little wrinkled or whatever. But, I mean, I work at Safeway, okay? I don't give a shit. Every single one of my shirts that I have for Safeway has, like, holes in it, okay? I gotta buy new fucking shirts. I don't give a shit. All my pants
Yeah,
are
I just wear
pristine.
whatever.
I bought them for like 50 or like
That's cool.
$60 each, and let me tell you, they're all standing up. They're all good still, and they've been used like 5 times a day for like a year, and the fact that none of them have holes in it is pretty fucking impressive. I gotta say. Now to be fair, I have 5 of them, so they're not being used every day, but they're being used a lot, and I wash them after every day, so.
Once a week.
Which I know that's a little unhinged. I know some people don't wash their jeans every day. That's fine.
I do not. I do not.
I'm unhinged, okay?
I have 3 pairs of jeans that I wear, dude. I only have 3 pairs of pants.
I have 5 pairs of work. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got 5 pairs of work clothes. I usually don't have them all at once. Like right now, I think I got like 1 pair of jeans and I got like 3 shirts. And then I have the 1 jean I got on right now. But that was also too, like, I was at the store. My mom was there. She had like a 20% discount, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking come back here. So that's why I bought like 5 of them. I didn't think they would last this long, but they're still holding pretty good. I do need to get more flannels.
That's good.
Or not flannels. The collar neck shirts. I gotta get some replacements. Besides that, I think I have a lot of jeans, but I think I only wear like 3. I think I'm also like you. I wash them a lot though. I'm kind of a clean freak.
Yeah, no, not when it comes to my pants. Not.
I don't
so
think you
much.
have to.
I mean, if they're
I think that's
if they're like visibly dirty, yes.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if I'm like there's like dirt on them, yeah, I'm gonna wash them, dude. But like if I wore them and like there's nothing on them, I'll wear them again, dude. I don't care. I'm a sneaky little boy, dude.
disgusting, vile.
I'm a freaking rat, dude. I'm kidding.
We're gonna get a house, right? It's gonna look beautiful, and then your room, there's actually gonna be like piles of cheese in the corner.
No.
There'd
I
be
don't
some
even like cheese that much.
There's gonna be piles of cheese, and there's gonna be like instead of a mattress, it's just gonna be fucking hay. Oh, speaking of hay, dude, I watched this video on leaks,
That's funny.
like
Yeah.
like video game leaks, and there's this fucking unhinged video that I wish like this would be something I would make. So imagine you are like after Halo 3, imagine the Halo 4 hype, right? It has to be insane. Whether or not you like Halo
Yeah.
4, the hype for that game was probably fucking out of orbit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You get a copy of that game, and you can play it, right? And you're like, oh, dude, I gotta show people this. But instead of just showing people this guy, he recorded it on like his camera or something, right? And it's like, okay, that's fine. He obviously he can't just stream the game. He's at work or whatever, so he records it. Then he puts it on VHS. the video recording, right? He puts it on a VHS. Then he goes to a barn, and he puts a CRTV on top of a barrel of hay, and puts the VHS in, and records that, and sends it to YouTube. But what's even better is that the quality is so ass that you can barely tell anything without knowing what's in the game. And all the audio from the video was muted, or it was very, very quiet. And it was playing like this horrible, rap music on top of it that was like also bit crust. And then he just uploaded that. And everyone thought it was like a joke because it's like, what the fuck is this? And then it got DMCA'd. And then when the game came out, people watched the video again and they saw like, oh shit. Like you can see the updated battle rifle in that guy's hand if you pause at like 1 minute and 48 seconds.
Oh,
it was so
God.
fucking funny. That's what I would do. If I actually had like leaked information, I would make it almost unlegible. It was so funny. And I think the name of the video too was like Halo 4 multiplayer VHS edition or like or something like that. It was so good. Shout out to that guy. And I don't think they ever found that guy.
He covered his tracks.
He covered it. You're like, dude, you can't get any more cover than that. You probably couldn't even read if it had his fucking address on the video. It was so bad. I'll have to see if I can find it again. And that was a video from the Ant-Man, which I think he's pretty alright. I like most of his stuff. He didn't make the video, but he made the video on leaks, to be clear.
Yeah.
I don't even think the original Barn Leaker is still around. I think it's only on re-uploads. But I was very happy I saw about that. I liked Halo a lot, but I wasn't really... I mean, I wasn't in, like, any internet communities for, like, a long time. So I never, like, experienced any of that stuff. Which, let me tell you, probably a good decision. That's a 1 point on the parent scale, I think. Besides some Minecraft stuff. They should have let me play it online Minecraft more.
I was a PlayStation, so I never really played Halo, so I went over to a friend's house. But I did play a lot of Modern Warfare, but I didn't like when people talked, so I would just mute. Every time I joined a lobby, I would just mute everyone.
That's what I.
But never actually heard anyone talking. And I guess that made it easier on my parents because they have to worry about like people fucking talking to me and shit. Because I just like, I'm just gonna mute them because I don't want to.
There was like seriously, because there's a couple Call of Duties you can't mute people easily. That determined like whether or not I played it, and it was just because I got annoyed. And I think the only time I even played online was at my grandparents because my cousin Brandon, who would get them like every year, he had Xbox Live, and that's like the only I'd play that, and then that was pretty much it. Also, by the way, guys, I did have fucking OG Borderlands, and I got Borderlands 2 at launch, so don't fucking at me, okay? And you're probably like, Mark, you were like 7 when the game dropped. I know, I fucking love Borderlands 2, okay? The shit ran in my blood.
I'll let you know, I almost got pre-sequel on launch.
I pre-ordered it, dude. I pre-ordered pre-sequel. I had the bonuses.
I was late to the Borderlands game, dude.
Yeah, it's okay. You were converted.
You did convert me.
Bro, was the
Do I even like this game? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I love this game.
You know what's funny is I haven't seen this video yet. I've only seen the title, but it keeps getting recommended. And it's like, if Borderlands 4 fails, Borderlands is dead. And I was thinking in my head, like, no, it isn't. I mean, maybe Gearbox is dead, but if Gearbox is dead, that just means it's easier to mod this shit.
I'm like torn.
Okay, now to be fair, I would love if Borderlands 4 is good. Just to be clear.
No, same.
But
same.
I don't think it's going to be.
I don't think it's gonna be good either. But like, I keep getting recommended like sort of like news articles about like, oh dude, like this is what Borderlands 4 should add. And I never read those because it's just like, what are you gonna bring to the table that like is actually a good idea?
That jolts
like,
in
I don't know.
or some shit, you know.
I don't know. Like I was watching a stream yesterday, and they're talking about the Borderlands 3 story, and they were like, there's like some people were like talking about things that were like sounded kind of bad if they were actually implemented into the Borderlands 3 story. But I was thinking about, it, I'm like, that'd actually be a lot cooler. And I'm like, I don't know. So it's like, I can see how like fan ideas could be good, but I feel like also the fan ideas are also a lot of the time mostly bad and should not be heard.
The problem with like story stuff too. Now sometimes it literally is like a small tweak.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like this one manga that's like fucking horrible. But if they just made the main character a villain, it would like kind of fix it. Like that kind of stuff that does exist. But like the Borderlands 3 story, which I think it's more annoying than bad. To be fair, like if there was literally no story at all, I'd probably like it more. Just because I like the gameplay is good. I think the gameplay is solid. It's just a lot of the quests and the like wait for Lilith to walk to you drives me fucking mad. You know, that's the stuff that pisses me off. But if I wanted to fix the story, I would have to sit down and I'd have to make like a 4-hour video on it. I don't think I could just like throw out some random stuff and make it fixed.
Yeah.
I can make it better by doing that, but it wouldn't fix anything. I just all you gotta do is look at Borderlands 2 in every fucking aspect, and then go make Borderlands 4. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. Okay, now here's a question. Like we all love Borderlands 2, but what makes Borderlands 2 so good? Like why is Borderlands 2 the consistent one out of all the games that like everyone's playing? Like what is the formula for Borderlands 2 that makes it so good and so replayable?
I think it's probably the most balanced game. There's not just random legendaries everywhere, but it's almost like a Nintendo game in like a sense where it's like you can make the game easier or you can make the game harder at any point whenever you want, which is really cool. Something in Borderlands 3 is always fucking easy. You're always getting legendaries. You're always getting crazy shit. Borderlands 1 I think is okay, but like I'm not even gonna talk about Borderlands 1 because I don't have enough playtime in it. So I'm just gonna talk about 3 and 2, and I'm only talking about 3 from launch. Like I said, I haven't played it since launch really. And then another thing is too, I mean, go look at the fucking speed runs for Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 3. And then that also makes a big difference because Borderlands 3 is there's a lot of waiting around and doing fuck all. And then you kill guys for a couple seconds, and it's really cool. And then there's fuck all. Borderlands 2 is nonstop. You're killing shit. You're running shit. You're doing cool jumps. Like, dudes are exploding and shit. And it's also not, it's weird, but I also really like how Borderlands looks. Because I hate fucking particle effects. Even the particle effects in this game, I hate. And that's like all Borderlands 3. It's like in your fucking face all the time. There's so many particles, there's so many explosions, so much random shit. And that drives me like also kind of insane. Like there's some mods that Jolts plays where like it doesn't even have like the splash or like the fire effect from Maliwan anymore. It just sets an enemy on fire and it's like just an outline. Like that would be great. I would love that shit. Which also might be it. And I think the guns just look a lot better in this game too. So there's a lot of stuff like that that's like kind of just personal preference, which is hard. But I think stuff that's objective is I think the game is just better paced, better balanced.
Yeah.
And I think the game lets you play more. Like how it's kind of weird, but I feel like you don't even get to play 3 for like a long ass time. You're just like walking around not doing anything for a while, and then you eventually start playing. Like if you take it like Maliwan Takedown. I've seen Maliwan Takedown. That shit looks fun. When you have a build and you're just like running through a dungeon and you're like killing shit. There's no story. There's not even really a quest objective. It's just kind of like go here, or like stand here for a second, clear out room. That's great. That's like the peak of the game. Now, minus the VHS effects because they're insane and I hate that. But everything else on it is fantastic. Borderlands 2 doesn't really have a lot of that. It kind of just has the peak. And people love the peak too. So I don't know. Also the comedy. As I know people say Borderlands comedy. Borderlands comedy was fucking good in 1 and 2. I'm not gonna take anyone's shitting on it. 1 and 2 jokes are really good, and I think most of the funny jokes in Borderlands 2 aren't even dialogue. It's like shooting a bandit and him exploding, or Axon saying "cool story, bro," which is it's just like a thing he says every once in a while. It's not even like a setup joke. It's just funny. That I love that. And then pre-sequel is pretty bad comedy wise, and then Borderlands 3 I think is like even like worse. Not saying that there isn't funny stuff in Borderlands 3. There definitely is funny stuff in Borderlands 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that turns off like a lot of people. Because I never heard of the word Borderlands comedy until Borderlands 3 came out. And I know it sounds weird that that's like a big hiccup, but I know it is a big hiccup for a lot of people. It's not really for me because, I mean, most of the time I'm playing with like voices off, captions on. So who cares? But, you know, whatever. What about you? What do you think works in Borderlands 2? And I know I went kind of on a tangent, so some of that might be inaccurate, but what do you think works in Borderlands 2 more than Borderlands 3?
I think the point that you made that's like very true for me is the pacing of Borderlands 2 is very well done. It's like you start off right, and I don't know, it's just like I don't know, man. Like I like the idea of also just normal mode, True Vault Hunter mode, and UVHM. Now obviously those weren't like UVHM wasn't there on launch, and they added it later, but like. There's no reason in Borderlands 3 to even play True Vault Hunter mode. There's no reason to play through the game again at all. But in this game, it's like, you beat the normal mode, and you're like, hell yeah, dude. You can use like any gun. You get to experiment. You get to do whatever you want. And then it's like, then you're just like, oh, dude, I just beat the game. I get to play through it again with harder enemies, and like, now you have to like actually start to strategize a bit and like think about things.
Yeah,
more
they
clearly.
changed a lot
like,
of stuff too.
God damn it.
It's kind of weird, but they did change.
Yeah, like they add different enemy types.
They changed
You know.
elements. Like element actually matters a lot more in True Vault Hunter mode. You have the scaling, obviously, which is really important. You can't even fight Terra in normal mode. So in vanilla, that's like a whole fucking thing just opened up for you in True Vault Hunter mode, which is really cool. And then UVHN does similar stuff, which that's really cool. I know they did that kind of thing with Mayhem, but I don't think that worked nearly as well as like OP levels and.
Yeah, I think. Because like in Borderlands 2, it's like a flat just like buff to like all enemies
and
all
it's
around.
So
and, like,
easy to understand.
Element all around.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then, but in Borderlands 3, it's like Mayhem. They offer like modifiers, and if you just don't like the modifier, you can just save and quit and re-roll. You know, like I don't know.
Do you really
want
to do that, or do you just want to like just fight an enemy? I mean, Mayhem 10 doesn't even have modifiers, right? So they knew it sucked.
So I don't know. I think Borderlands 3 is too random. I guess maybe it's something. It's just too random, like in the sense of like Mayhem is just like it's not like a flat difficulty increase. It's just like if you get a bad modifier, you get a bad modifier and it's like harder. But if you get an easy one, it's easy. It's like. That's just kind of lame. Where it's like if you go to OP10, it's like this shit's hard because it's like. Now, does that ruin build diversity? Yeah, kinda. But I don't know. It's not the end of the world. You don't have to play OP10. I don't know. I'm fucking gaslighting myself into thinking multiple things right now. But I think having a flat,
like a paper to like write down your thoughts. You know, when you're just kind of spewing it, it just sounds kind of random.
Yeah.
But I'm the same way. I totally get it.
I think just having a flat difficulty, and I think drop rates are a huge thing because it's like in Borderlands 3 you just get legendaries, and like any other gun is every non-unique gun is like basically useless except for like a few exceptions.
100%.
So it's like what's the point of him having rarity at that point?
And if you're gonna have something like that, do it like Borderlands. Borderlands dude did it fucking perfect with the Lilith DLC. As ironically as it is, because all the bosses on Lilith is fucking like impossible or hard or whatever. But they should probably have buffed Uranus. He's a little easy, but That's when you get all your crazy shit, all your crazy amounts of loot and everything. That's like your end game. And that's so easy to avoid. You cannot avoid legendaries in fucking Borderlands 3. If you avoid, you will not have guns on level if you do not pick up legendaries. That's how fucking many there are. I don't even know how that's possible. The white guns, they look like fucking ammo pickups. That's how dog shit they are.
Yeah, it's I just don't like that.
I hate that.
I think the 1 in 10, is like
perfect.
Honestly, just perfect. Yeah.
I'm okay now. If you don't have credit loot pools, that's epic.
Yeah.
That's probably the most annoying thing in this game is credit loot pools.
Yeah. Credit loot pools in this game are pretty bad. But
also, I'd like a way to get uniques. I will always harp on that. I do like that Borderlands 3 at least gave you a way to farm uniques post mission. I do like that. Could have been tweaked a little bit more, but I do like that. And then this is another hot take. Here's a final hot take for you, Matt. I don't think every build should work. Just dead ass. I
agree.
If you make every single build work and you make build diversity too wide, then it makes it's boring.
No, it is. I agree. But it's also like should you be able to have like 5 builds that work that you can interchange out, or should there be at least should you at least be able to experiment at OP10 and like get away with some crazy niche thing? Yeah, I mean, I think that's still there, but it's not as much as it was when it was OP8. Yeah. No.
That's what Sal's for.
I just like I'm kind of comparing it to Slay the Spire because that's like my fucking game, and it's like I think Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 are very similar in terms of like the Watcher and the other 3 characters in Slay the Spire. Like the community of Slay the Spire hates the Watcher because she's too easy. Like the top players in the game have like up to like 80% win rate on her, which is fucking insane.
Okay.
It's like
and that's like heart kill, right?
It's so good.
Like heart kill.
Yeah,
A20. Yeah, that's
A20 heart kill. And it's like that's just bonkers. And I think that's like Borderlands 3. Like it's like the game is like whether it was intentional or not, like the game is just like too easy in terms of like getting, I don't know, it's like getting drops and like there's so much to I don't know what to say here. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know. But I don't know. I just feel like in Borderlands, the other 2 characters are like harder, and you have to like actually think about like your decisions more impactfully, and like it's more. I guess it's more strategic. Borderlands 2 is more strategic in your thinking, I think, than Borderlands 3.
Especially throughout the game.
Yes.
It like another really good test is go have someone play like Borderlands 2 that's never played it before, and go have someone play Borderlands 3 who's never played it before. I guarantee you the dude who plays Borderlands 2 is going to actually struggle, but in like a good way. I never struggled in fucking Borderlands 3. It was just like pick up gun, use gun. I even had the Borderlands mindset because I found out like, oh yeah, this enemy drops like a gun. I'm gonna farm this guy. I was like, what was the point? You know? I'm just gonna get it from a fucking skag 5 minutes later anyway.
Yeah.
And also, you don't need 4 skill trees and fucking 8 fucking class abilities. You don't need all that. Just with the 3 trees that we have, with less skill points, or not skill points, with less skill like talents, still had like a huge amount of like diversity. Obviously, when you're in like level 80, yeah, the diversity is kind of out the window because you have so many points you can do whatever you want. But I mean, like, I feel like another thing is too. I feel like Borderlands should be focused and highly balanced between playthrough 1 and playthrough 2, but especially playthrough 1 because you can't tell a fucking person to play a game, and then the game gets good after you beat it another 2 times. You know?
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
That's
Now,
funny.
there are some people that don't like Borderlands 2. They are wrong. We laugh at those people. Like, there's a guy called Wooly, and I really like Wooly. He plays like Risk of Rain, and he played Borderlands 2, and he didn't like it. But he only got to like level 10 as like the Necromancer. That dude was fucking stupid. I'm not gonna use the R word. I'm trying to remove it from my vocabulary. But you know what I want to say. Then he's like, oh guys, by the way, I played it like another 10 hours. I might have been a little wrong. You know, there might be a little bit more building to this game. And I'm like, yeah, you fucking idiot. We can laugh at those people. But I don't want to play Borderlands 3 for like 40 hours to get to Mullah 1 Takedown Mayhem 10 to start having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
I was having fun killing
Damn.
level 12 spider ants on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was a little mad because I didn't get a single Black Queen spawn the entire time I was back there. I was a little mad about that. But that's a completely different thing, okay? Fuck the Black Queen.
I wonder if that's... What if you... No, that doesn't make sense.
So I swear every time I gaslight myself into thinking I need to do a quest, and every single time I gaslight myself into forgetting. So I actually don't know if you need to do a quest for her to spawn or some shit, but I feel like she should just be there. I know she's not there all the time.
I think there is a quest. I think you actually have to do a quest for her.
You might, but it's not for her. That's why it's stupid.
Yeah.
There's not a single quest even in that corner, is there?
No.
So that's why I always like, why? That's probably like that stupid like volleyball quest or some shit. You do something like that and she just starts spawning. I don't know. She's stupid. I hate the Black Queen. All my homies hate the Black Queen.
Maybe. It does not.
And she's still a 1 in 10 too.
1 in 3.
Oh, 1 in 3 to kill? Or to drop?
What? Oh, no, 1 in 3 to spawn.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. She's still a 1 in 10 to drop the nukem.
Oh, no, nope, she just spawns in the dust. There's no quest or anything.
And does she spawn in different locations? She only spawns there, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, just the
I
one.
think that was a Borderlands rumor I've heard, is that she can spawn in different locations. And I'm like, I'm pretty fucking sure she's just in that one spot. I do know sometimes you have to kill spider ants for her to show up. I've seen that before. But I think that's more so aggroing her, because I know I've seen her pop out of the thing. Unless that's a Mandela effect, which it might be.
I think she just spawns.
I have to get the Borderlands book, because I'm pretty sure the Borderlands book told me that too. So that, now that I'm thinking about it, that might be a Mandela effect.
There you go.
Man, it's crazy that dude died in prison, right?
Sure love the... I don't remember the wrong and the right Berenstein Bears. I don't even know.
The same thing with Mandela. I think he made it out.
Dude, I'm actually getting a little mad right now. I have gotten.
You get a purple?
I've gotten 5 purples today, dude. 5 freaking purples. Now none of them have been snipers, I will say. Actually, you've gotten. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I've gone 5. But still, that's a little annoying. It's a little annoying. I got 5 purples and no Cobra drop. Did I pick up that one?
I got one more shrimp, guys.
What's our time at right now?
Why? Aren't you having fun?
I mean, I'm having fun talking to you, and
Matt,
I actually don't
seconds.
mind this part.
You had to hold for 40 seconds.
That's asking too much.
Matt hulking out of his shirt.
Yeah,
Oh, you know, last thing on Borderlands 4, because we're about to close stream here. This isn't even like a bash on Borderlands 4 or Borderlands 3 at all. This isn't a bash on any of the games. But just, I keep getting recommended this video that's like, top 10 items that need, and it's like capitalized and fucking bolded on the thumbnail, to be added to Borderlands 4. And I'm like, shut up. Did you play Borderlands 3? I don't think the problem of Borderlands 3 was that they didn't have enough items they brought back.
Yeah, I think... Is that... Yes, dude. I think Borderlands 3 showed me that I am okay if some things don't get put in the next game. I think I'm okay. Like, as much as I would miss, like, a Becca or, like...
Honestly, I'd be happy.
I don't know. Yeah, or, like, if... I think the ones that have been in since Borderlands 1, like the Hellfire, like, okay, yeah, sure. That can be...
Yeah, we can bring back Sledges, we can bring back the Hellfire, we can bring back the Flacker. But then, like... Borderlands 2 really didn't bring that many back from Borderlands 1.
Yeah, you got the Volcano, you got the Hellfire, you got the Lady Fist, kinda. You got the...
I do actually love the Lady Fist. I thought that was really funny. That was a really good comeback.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of stuff makes sense. You have, like, the tidal wave. Like, the tidal wave didn't need to come back for Borderlands 3.
No. No, it didn't.
It didn't need to come back in Borderlands 2. It was just kind of a cool reference.
Yeah. It was in, like, the arid. You get it in the arid area.
Also, a lot of the stuff in Borderlands 1 that came back, besides, like, the 3 legendaries, were like, quest rewards or pearls. So they weren't even, like, really in the real pool, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think half the pearls are from, like, Borderlands 1. Like, I think the Butcher is from Borderlands 1.
Yeah, the Butcher is.
The Unforgiven is from Borderlands 1, which I feel bad
that's
because
true.
I remember the Unforgiven was really good in Borderlands 1. That's why people were mulling
It
about
is. Yeah.
And I swear there was another one.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be.
Oh, the Avenger. The Avenger from Borderlands 1, too. But they're, like, essentially different guns. I think the only thing that remained is that they are Tediore and they regen ammo. But the whole, like, spinny gun gimmick when you throw it, like, that's completely new. I know that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I think the rest are original.
I will say, speaking of Tediore, Borderlands 3 did do a good job of updating Tediore and Doll.
They did a great job on Doll, yeah.
Yeah. So that's something that they did do right. I'll give them that.
Personally, I hate the Maliwan weapons, but I love what they did with Maliwan. It's kind of a double-edged sword because I just don't like using them. I think they don't suck. They don't suck at all. They're like actually like some of the best guns. I just fucking hate them. But it is a really cool idea to have Maliwan because they're like the whole like we're like pushing tech. We're like the fucking weird guys, you know, we're making weird shit. And they're all like elemental, like super condensed stuff. And they make them have the weirdest shit. That's cool. I like the idea of that. Borderlands 3 actually did a really good job on the guns concepts, I think. Personally, yes. I think I didn't want the ricochet on Jacobs because I did like the idea that Jacob was just gun. Personally, I know a lot of people like the ricochet, and I know that's probably a controversial take, but I just always thought it's funny that in Borderlands 2, all these guns have like weird effects, and Jacobs is just a gun I bought like from a store. That's good. Anyway, though, I will say the guns in that game are fucking ugly. I hate how they look. I know some people like them. I hate how they look. Compared to 2.
I don't like some of them. I do like
Bandit goes
some
hard.
of them.
Bandit goes hard. I think
I love
that There's a difference.
I love fucking Jacob's ARs with the fucking wheel that you spin. Dude,
That's
oh
funny.
My God, I fucking
Yeah.
love that shit. I fucking love that shit. Dude.
And it's like, is that the full auto one? That's a great idea. They did like I said, the actual mechanics of the guns, I think they did pretty solid on almost everything. So even if the legendaries were like insane, but like that's almost also why it sucks, because they did such a cool concept on so many of the guns. Or like even like the bandit overheat, I think is like kind of a weird gimmick, but it's kind of cool. It's more cool than just ammo. They were at least trying something with it, you know?
Yeah.
Bring back SNS munitions, though. Honestly, I think Borderlands 4 would actually succeed.
People
if they brought
keep
back
asking
SNS
for that.
munitions.
I think it's funny because it's like, you know what did happen to SNS munitions. Yeah, and I think it's funny that there's like they just are not doing anything about it. They're not answering any like lore. I think it's honestly kind of funny. Just leaving it, just ignoring it entirely.
In my head canon, SNS munitions used to make guns. And then they found out, wait, guys, we're making like $40 on the guns, but we're making like $18 godzillion on the ammo. Why don't we just make more ammo? That's my head canon for what happened to them. They're still around. They're just making ammo. Because that's what makes money. Only people not buying it is probably Malawan and Jacobs, because Jacob has their own gunpowder ammo, and then Malawan has their weird energy cells. SNS Munitions is probably making everything else. I will say, now I know we just went off. We don't need a bunch of random stuff. I think it would be cool is if they added SNS Munitions and like Atlas, but for like 2 items in like the whole game. I think that would be.
You're saying
really
get rid of Atlas?
Like, well, no, like old Atlas, not new Atlas.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be really cool. Like specifically, like Borderlands 1 rep, because new Atlas is nowhere the same as old Atlas. They're like almost a whole different company. Old Atlas was just we make.
Well, yeah, they literally are
all stats up, you know. Well, yeah, okay. Literally, in lore, they're nowhere near the same. They're just in name, really. But I mean, like as a gun concept. I mean, Atlas, I think it's like less damage, but you get like the homing or something. If that, there's like some negative. I don't remember the negative, but I know you get like the homing bullets. I just remember the Q system is really really good. Then other than that, I don't know what Atlas has, which is good. They're a very cool manufacturer, though. Anyway, off topic. I think it'd be really cool if like there was a quest, and you just go and like, I don't know, if you're on Pandora or something, and you're just like scavenging, like in bumfuck nowhere, and you just find like a gun from Borderlands 1, but it's like an Atlas gun. It literally has like the manufacturer is old Atlas, like it's the same text and everything. I think that'd be really cool. That'd be like the only fan service I'd really like.
Yeah.
They do go bad.
Yeah, because I found it and looks really good. It's like cookies and cream and stuff.
I guess you could do that.
I don't see a date on there, Sammy. I wouldn't know. You can have mom still make it, but I cleaned. Where did you find it?
There's like this little cabinet where
I think I cleaned those out recently, or somewhat recently, so they're probably good, but I don't know. That would be up to mom and you. That is probably fine then. So you can close the door, Sammy. She's asking me about like one of those. She's asking me about those like little coffee things you put in like the coffee and it makes like an Instant Pot. You know what I'm talking about? She'll want to know what the date was on it, but I don't think there was a date on it. I think it's probably fine though.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Anyway, that's all I was saying with that. Because something that I think, I mean, it's not weird. It makes sense because it's a new game engine and stuff. But like in real life, also sorry, I skipped that farm there. We're still finding old guns. You know, there's guns from like World War I and like earlier that are still in circulation. That doesn't really happen in Borderlands because it's just it's the new parts and everything. Because obviously, of course it is. It's using the new gun system, you know?
Yeah.
So it'd be
I
kind of
think-
cool
I
if they
think-
had like an old item like that.
Yes, I think I was gonna say that I don't know if that would be like a good idea because then you have to like you'd have to fit that gun into the part system, but like honestly, like
Just make
I
unique
think it's
parts
really
for it.
cool.
Just make it like
Yeah, I think it's really
like
cool. Yeah.
very like not even very part locked. I'm talking like it literally can only have those 5 parts on it, but it's just a gun from Borderlands fucking 1. I think that would be really funny. Hell,
That
even
makes-
make
that'd
the
be really
item
funny.
card like hella old, and you just find an SNS munition like AR, and you find like a fucking Atlas like shotgun
dude,
or
a
sniper.
fucking crux. Oh my god.
Yeah, you
so
find a
awesome.
crux. Yeah, there you go. You find an because I don't think the crux has ever come back, right? I don't think it's in Borderlands 3.
Nah, I don't think
So you get like dude, that would be epic. That would be so fucking cool. Or you can pick.
fucking
So you can have the crux, or you can have like an Atlas fucking gun, but it has like the actual old parts from Borderlands 1. That'd be awesome. I think it'd be really cool.
I
Other
think
than
that
that,
would be
no returning items, none at all.
no, not none.
No, we have a couple.
But like
Bring back
limit,
some stuff
like,
that we
don't-
haven't brought. You know, bring
Yeah.
some weird shit.
Bring back like
The Weisenheimer, the Pretty Boys pocket.
yeah. Yes. Yes. What's funny is that they brought back the Moloko, but not really.
What's funny is I don't know what that is.
Moloko is in Borderlands 2 is a alien barrel flat op sniper.
Oh yeah,
But in
you're right.
Borderlands-
The one the Sal uses.
Borderlands 3, it's a flat op pistol.
Why?
So did they really bring it back? No,
That's yeah,
but they kind of did. And you know what Moloko means in Russian?
crazy.
Milk.
Well, there you go.
I think I heard that somewhere. I actually don't know if that's true. Quick
It's
Google
a good
search.
word. If you gave me a gun and you told me they called
It's raining
call
like
this
crazy right now.
Moloko in Russia, then I'd be like, oh, ooh. I wouldn't even know. I'd be a fool.
Translate. Shout out to
Translators.
yeah. Moloko. Oh. Well, no. Okay, it's not. Molok, Molok, is milk, but adding an O doesn't mean anything. The last O. But
Well, it's Milk O.
yeah, Milko. There you go. Holy shit, dude, it is pouring right now. Holy cow.
Yeah, it was. I got off work pretty luckily because it wasn't raining when I left, and then as I was leaving, it was drizzling very light, and then by the time I got home, it was like kind of raining, and now I think it's like storming. So I like perfect timing. Like I didn't even need to put my hood on or anything when I got to my car, but by the time
Right.
now it's and I think I only got off like 2 hours ago. Sorry, I'm stuttering. This is what 2 hours of shield farming does to a motherfucker.
What shield farming does to an MFer?
What was the fish meme? Was it like what no rare shield does
pufferfish?
to a motherfucker? And it's like the fish that has like the fucked up face.
I don't know.
Because remember there was like this meme because there's a fish. I think it's a bass. And if the bass like literally doesn't have sex, it like starts to like deform itself. It's like something insane like that. And then that meme was like floating around for like a couple months.
You know, humans do that too by mewing.
He got me. He actually got me. You can be mad when someone doesn't get you, but when they get you, you can't be mad. You have to applaud it. You gotta applaud it.
All right. What time was it? 3:15.
Are you done with your run?
started another one.
Just one more. You know, just another one more. Put it on the Barbie.
Well, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it this time around.
I'm really feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs, I'm really feeling it.
Here, real quick. I want to see if I can find this video.
Okay.
Dude, can you imagine 20 questions, but it's fucking, like, items in Borderlands? I just thought about this.
Okay.
That'd be funny. Oh, no, next stream. I gotta prep that. We're almost done with this one. I am going to put this in general. This video I've kept getting recommended. I'm gonna click on it real quick. Okay. I'm gonna pause this. And I'm gonna mute this. I just want to see what his items are. Oh, he doesn't like go over it. He just or he doesn't have like a list. He's just shooting a bunch of guns. Okay, I see. That isn't as easy.
All right, I'm thinking of an item.
I'll definitely look at that later though. Oh, okay, you're thinking of an item?
Yeah.
You gotta remember how many questions or answers I do, I guess.
Okay, I'll try.
What or not what It's gotta be like yes or no, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one question. Is it blue as the item rarity?
No.
Okay, interesting. Is it orange as the item rarity?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 2.
Is it a shield?
No.
Is it a shotgun?
No.
Is it a SMG?
No.
Fuck. Is it a pistol?
Nope.
Oh my god, he's fucking my ass. Is it a grenade?
Nope.
Oh my god, is it what's left? Is it a rocket launcher?
Nope.
Fuck. Did I say sniper? Is it a sniper rifle?
It is a sniper rifle.
Okay. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second, guys. What's funny is he's gonna hit me with a pre-sequel answer.
No, I'm not. No.
That would be evil.
Borderlands.
Like you're
I
gonna
can't
use
do
like
that.
the moon fucking.
I'm gonna count that as a question. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I gave you. It's not pre-sequel.
Give me 1 second here. Is the manufacturer Hyperion?
Yes.
Is it the longbow?
It is the longbow.
That was a 50-50
It is
though.
longbow.
That was a 50-50 because it could have been the invader and I would have just been fucked.
Well, no, you would have got it. You're at 12.
Is it 20 questions though? If you say it's a certain item, isn't that a loss or no? I don't remember.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like let's say Alkinator, right? You're doing that thing where you ask him questions. If he guesses an actual character and he gets it wrong, I think that's a loss.
Oh.
I think so.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
No, I think you keep going.
Well, yeah, but I mean like the initial like game. But then you could just keep going. I think that could work, but you'd probably have to narrow it down to 10. Because I fucked up pretty bad and I still got it. So I think if you did 10 questions, that would be more close.
Yeah. Well, also, yeah.
Here, okay. Okay, motherfucker.
Okay.
You're never gonna get this one. You're never gonna actually get this one.
Oh shit! Actually, didn't get... okay.
I got a good one.
I gotta start off with the
Yes or no?
first question
oldest.
here. Is it a unique in the sense that it's red text?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it in Borderlands 2?
Yes.
Okay. Is it blue?
Yes.
Is it a quest reward?
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't narrow it down that much.
Yeah, if it wasn't, that actually would probably help you a lot.
Yeah. So it's a blue quest reward. Is it a shield?
I love it. That's always our first one, but no, it's not.
Okay. Just had to make sure.
That would have been free. Yeah, that would.
Yeah, I thought you were baiting me with the. Oh, dude, you're never gonna get this.
That would have been smart though. Yeah. That...
Yeah. All right. Is it a pistol?
No.
Is it a sniper?
No.
Shit. Is it a shotgun?
Yes.
Is it base game?
Yes. Okay, Matt. This is your final question.
This sucks. This is too hard. Base game, quest reward, unique shotgun.
Come on, dude. You're so close.
There's so many. There's so many, dude.
Shotgun
There's
meta might be the
one.
best.
It's 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. On
10
one.
questions is so much better. By the way.
All right. What would you choose? I'm trying to think. What? There's so many unique shots. Oh, wait, quest reward, quest reward.
And base game.
Okay, can't
And
be that
base
one.
Game. Keep that in
Can't be
mind.
that one. Can't be that one.
Can't be the Twister. Unless.
Can't be the Twister. Can't be the dog.
God, I wish the Twister was a quest reward. I'd send Gearbox like a $400 check if it was a fucking if they had a quest reward.
Base game quest reward shotguns. You have the shotgun 1340. Okay. You got the rock salt. You got the tidal wave. You got the triquetra.
There is a lot of blue
that-
shotguns.
I'm sure there's more. That's what I remember off the top of my head. Fuck. Hold on.
He's pulling up Loot
Hold on a
Lemon.
minute.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, I need help here. Well, I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting any.
I will say it's hard with the list now because like they're not even open, so you have to like unhide them to find it. I guess uniques is still open, so you can look at the uniques, I guess.
With the Heartbreaker,
Nope.
you got the. Oh, that wasn't my question. I'm just saying. I'm just doing it in my head.
Oh, okay, okay.
You got the
Unless I was joking.
landscaper.
If it
You got the
was-
Octo. Forgot about the Octo.
It might be the Heartbreaker, actually. I'm thinking about it.
All right. I'm gonna go for, you know what? Is it the Octo?
It
That's my
is.
guess.
It
I'm
is
guessing
the fucking
Octo.
Octo.
Oh my
You did it,
god.
you did it.
Oh my god.
You
dude.
got that's a good one though. That was a good one.
Oh my god, dude, that was pure luck. I was really hoping I was really gonna say shotgun 1340 because I was like, no,
That'd be
that's kind of
funny.
meany. I was torn between
thinking
the
too.
triquetra. I was gonna say triquetra for a bit there, but damn.
Dude, I was scrolling on Loot Lemon, looking at weapons. I saw weapons. I saw the Octo. I'm like, dude, that's it. That's the one. I had a
Oh.
new tab open. And I just kept adding a new number every time you did a quest, so I could slowly see it fill up.
Yeah, 10 questions is hard. I got dumb luck on that one.
Yeah, I think
That was
I think
just,
that's good though.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for
Oh.
lemons. LOL. It's DJ.
What's up, DJ?
The one true item we need left. A whole lemon.
All right. I'm gonna do one more.
Okay, and then I gotta do one more because I got one. I got a good one.
All right. I got one.
Okay, 10 questions.
10 questions. And let's just assume
Borderlands
that's
2.
Borderlands 2.
Okay, that's safe.
Yeah, let's just assume it's Borderlands 2. Yeah.
Is it a weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me keep track. Yeah.
Is it a unique?
Yes.
Okay. And I do not mean unique as in a red text. I mean unique as in a color. Like blue.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Now to be fair, that still counts these other fuckers, so it's not 100% guaranteed yet. Is it base game?
No.
Oh, okay, that cuts a lot. Is it from Campaign of Carnage?
No.
Okay. I was looking at the pretty boy pocket pistol and I was like, ooh, what if?
That would have been a good one. That would have been a good one.
That would have been a good one. Oh, fuck. Or Cobra, that also would have been funny. Is it from Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep?
No.
Okay. Is it from Hammerlock's Hunt?
No.
Holy shit, okay. Damn, you got me by the balls here.
You're at 6, by the way.
Is it from the new DLC? Giraffe Neck.
No.
Damn. Okay. Is it an AR?
No.
Is it a pistol?
No. And this is it. For all the marbles.
Okay, I got it down to 5.
Okay, that's pretty good though.
Is it the Pimpernel?
No.
Fuck. What was it?
12-pounder.
Fuck! I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to ask if it was from what's it called? The fucking
Pirate's Booty.
Pirate's Booty. Because I was
Yeah.
pretty confident because I knocked all the other ones out that it was from Pirate's Booty, but I was also kind of worried like, oh, dude, what if it's like some fucking weird ass like unique that drops from one of the stupid like quest that I'm forgetting about. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know, something that drops from like Little Timmy and like True Honor mode or some shit. But I was hoping on hope there. And then there was like 6
You were
ARs in
close.
that DLC, so that's why I asked AR.
You were narrowing it down to 5 was a lot
And
like
more,
less
yeah.
than what I thought you had left over. Yeah, I thought it was like, dude, there's no way. When you said 5, I was like, oh shit, there's a
I will
chance.
say what helps a lot if you're in Loot Lemon, you can actually click the items. So if I ask like if it's an assault rifle, I can unclick assault rifle. So that helps a lot too.
Okay.
So that's definitely good. That's good tech. I'm letting you know that for mine.
I don't know how you did that. Oh, weapon type.
So like if you go to weapon list and then the little filter icon,
Oh, filter.
it
Yeah,
helps
yeah.
a lot.
Okay.
Dude, and it's helped me think a lot more too. Like even element, like is it slag or like is it fire? I mean that can eliminate a bunch of shit. I should
Yeah,
have asked
that's
that
true.
because like almost all of those items were like locked to an element. If I said like fire and you said no, that would have got rid of like all of them. Besides like the 12 pounder and like the orphan maker. I will say the orphan maker was my second. So even if not that I get a second, but even if I marked out the sandhawk, I probably would have still ate shit.
Yeah.
Okay. This is fun.
All right.
I this is a good idea. Okay.
That's pretty fun. All right, last one.
Okay, I got mine.
Okay.
You're never getting this shit. Okay? I'm warning you.
Is it a weapon?
No. New
Okay.
meta. New meta has emerged.
Okay, so that opens a lot. That actually opens a lot. Is it a shield?
No.
Is it a relic?
No.
Okay. Is it base game?
No.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. What am I at in questions wise?
You're at 4.
Okay.
I love this Lululemon site. It's so good. If I made a site, this is what it would look like.
Okay.
That's your hint.
Is it a grenade?
No. You might be able to whittle it down now though.
And it's not base game. I already asked that. It's
Yeah,
not base game.
that's not a double question. You're good.
Okay. Is it for a character that's base game?
Yes.
Hey.
Honestly, it probably would have helped you more if it was
Fucking it.
no.
Yeah, it would have. That was 7, right?
Let me look. I think you're at 6. Well, yeah, this is 7. This question right now is 7.
This is 7. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just farming while you're thinking.
Um. Let's see here. Trying to knock out like 2 birds with 1 stone here. Is it for a character whose action skill is a part of the world, like can be put into the world? So like Axon's turret, Maya's phase lock, and Zero's deception.
I see. Yes.
Okay, so it's not Sal.
Okay.
I guess that didn't really help me out too much.
I saw what you were going for is like an object, like Sentry or what's Zero would be one. I don't think Maya is like an object, is it? I mean, I guess kind of.
Well, it's like in the world.
Yeah,
know, so
I get what
I don't really
what
know
you're
to-
saying.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Necromancer obviously would also
Yeah.
be applied on that, but she's not base game, so yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic.
You're at
see here.
8. This would be question 8.
Okay.
Zed, I can fix that. If you got the money, I'll save your gallner.
Is it a class mod for Axton?
You got the money.
Yes.
Okay.
But now is when the game really begins because you have
Oh.
one question to figure out, like
have two.
narrow it. You have one question and narrow it down, and then you have to pick. Because this one is 9.
Yeah, but there's only. Okay. Well, I guess. But now I'm concerned. Because there should only be 3 options if what I'm thinking is true.
Did I ever say what rarity it was?
That's why I'm concerned now. Fucker. But it's not base game. It's not base game.
Get your health and shields right here.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that as my question. That is it legendary?
Yes.
That's
it
my
is.
question. Motherfucker.
I fucked you though.
You fucked
I
me.
saw Ranger, Assault, and Dragon Keep, and I'm like, oh, I could trick this guy right now. I'm a charismatic
is
guy, you know
legendary.
that, right?
Alright, this is my last one. It's my last one.
This is 10. This is 10. What is
What
it?
is
Yo,
Okay, let's
there's
do
not
the-
that many.
let's
There's
do the
not
three.
that many.
What's
But
a 1 in 3? But
What's a
what
one
is
in three?
Mark's pick here? What is Mark's pick here, right? What is Mark's pick here? I'm just gonna rant. This is not my question, or this is not my answer. This is not my final answer. Ranger's funny because it boosts Ranger, right? That's like the meme of Ranger.
That
And
is
I think
funny.
I think that class mod is actually broken. It doesn't actually spec points properly. So that's kind of funny. Then you have Point Min, which is also like a funny class mod because like no one uses it.
Mhm.
And you have Engineer, which is like arguably one of his best, arguably his best class mod.
Building a dispenser. They're all Mark class mobs. That's the hard part. I can
They
make a joke
are.
with all of them.
Dr. Zed's
And
See-
I probably use all of them. I didn't even know Ranger didn't work.
Yeah, so I think if you respec with the class mod equipped, it doesn't boost the skills properly or something like that.
That's funny. It's probably the only one that does that, right?
Yeah. I'm going TF2. Is it a legendary engineer?
Matt, I'm sorry. It's a legendary point, man.
Ah, damn it.
You know I love
Damn
my
it.
health regen.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah, you do. You do.
That was a good
was
one. That was a good one.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
You
I'll
know,
be
honestly, I thought you
faithful.
were gonna ask color.
I was going to, but I was like,
Because if you
should've.
said, "What is the monocle red?" that would have brought you down the point man, or
oh, I didn't even think about that.
or Ranger, I think, and that would have got you a 1 and 2 because Engineer is blue, and then what's the other one? You said Ranger, right? I don't even see Ranger on here. 1, 2 class mods. Let me see if the Ranger is red.
Okay, hold this. Legendary Ranger actually boosts like a pretty good skills, but
Yeah, so if you asked if it was red instead of if it was DLC, that would have removed Ranger and Engineer. And it would have left Point Man, and then it would have left Default Ranger. because default Ranger
Yeah.
has a little red dot on it.
Oh, this is boost. I wonder.
Yeah, what does Ranger? What the fuck does Ranger even do? And what does it look exactly the same?
Impact,
okay.
It boosts the Ranger.
Yeah, of course
And
it
grit.
does.
This is how you get. This is how you get +6 in grit. That's funny.
This is that makes sense. I think I have used this, but that's just because you know, if you're a real Axton player, you're a B bitch. So anything that can make the B more B is usually good. So why not just take the class mod that makes the B like always up?
Legendary Ranger is actually kind of goated.
Yeah, that's not bad. I think it's funny because it's named after one of the worst skills in the Borderlands
Oh, here we go.
franchise, but
The Ranger class mod, it mentions the bug. Only boosts Onslaught or Quick Charge if you equip the Legendary Ranger while these kill skills are active. There you
while
go.
the kill
That's
skills
what-
are active?
Yes, it doesn't. It boosts all his kill skills pretty much. But it doesn't boost Onslaught or Quick Charge unless you equip it while you have the kill skills active. Which is funny.
So you need to get Onslaught or Quick Charge, kill an enemy and then use it, or you just need to
Yeah.
spec into them.
You need to equip the Legendary Ranger while those kill skills are active.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I think so it is. But I knew it was bug. I forgot how it was bug though. Which just sucks because I mean those are like his.
Oh yeah, I
That's
remember
good.
this. Class 1s and Oz kits are wrong. Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. I love this video. This is a great video. I totally forgot about that though. Yeah, I know there's a lot of incorrect stats and stuff. I remember that. I didn't remember the Ranger bug though. That's really cool. Also, can we get a shout out to fucking Demonite? I wish he made more videos. He is
Dude, for
the
real.
Mark channel, dude. I swear to God. Every time he posts a video, it's like some stupid Borderlands shit. I love it. Like an
Come on, Demon, mix this
8-minute
stuff, dude.
video on the Mutator Arena game mode and modifiers in Borderlands the pre-sequel. Like I wish he had more of those videos, dude. I love those videos so much. Live Prey 99 plus clear. All weapons, solo melee only, God Eater Resurrection for 47 minutes. Like, what the fuck is this Demonite? This is why I love you. Unhinged videos, dude. And I was like
What is
6
going on
months
here?
ago.
Oh, that was a couple minutes ago, but we were just doing 10 questions Borderlands stuff. But the stream is over anyway, so
Stream is over! It's over! Everybody go!
stream is over anyway. We were cobra farming, but not anymore.
I was just farming while Matt was thinking the big thing.
Yeah, I was thinking the big thing here.
It's gone.
Gone. It is gone. Dead with the wind. Exactly. Until next Saturday, we'll be streaming again.
Until next Saturday, gamers. When the border heads
if I
rise again.
if I farm off camera, then and I get a cobra, I'll be switching to shield farm next week. If I don't, then I'll be cobra farming again.
I will be shield
We'll
farming next
see.
week. Even if I do farm, I will not be getting it. Unless.
You never know. You never know. You could get it. You
I mean,
could get it.
To be fair, that's how we got the other shield, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Just getting it.
Well, see you guys
Alright.
next stream. You got anything to say?
Yep. See you guys next stream. Nope. Love you, Borderheads, and we'll catch you later.